I started from the bottom, no switching lanes. My guy co-signed me, I did my thing. Now I'm full throttle, fuck all the lanes. Hating on the player playing in this dirty game. I started from the bottom, no switching lanes. My guy co-signed me, I did my thing. Now I'm full throttle, fuck all the lanes. Hating on the player playing in this dirty game. I see they really hate a nigga that keep me at work. Bend the corner for the digits, get that cash first. Baby say she need to have it, so that ass twerk. If you really pay attention, like in class in church, you'll see that no limit with a limit. Bad bitches like pigeons, locked up with the killers. In a compromising position, beat the kitchen is there, better beware. Roaches like some soldiers, senses up in the air. It's time to prepare for hustle taking over. Yeah, Bitcoin or gold coins, as long as the math is even, we can creep on the long term. As long as the bag ain't leaking, better watch out when the mass out, cause the broke niggas wanna cash out. Bitches they talking no win, the friends is singing, so you get laid down. Big flipper did a somersault to the big dipper, left the script, so I picked up the baton, linked up my wrist, ran up every one of my chips. C&W with me, and shit free, everything is lit. Fuck your feelings on all of the merch, no plans here, just ownership, no.
Interestingly, the more we desire something, the more we're willing to sacrifice to obtain it. Conversely, the more we oppose something, the higher price we're willing to pay to avoid it. These cycles of desire, aversion, love, hate, like, and dislike leave us in a perpetual state of fear, making us susceptible to manipulation through shaming, blaming, and the allure of external entities like large corporations, political parties.
I started from the bottom, no switching lanes. My guy co-signed me, I did my thing. Now I'm full throttle, fuck all the lanes. Hating on a player playing in this dirty game. I started from the bottom, no switching lanes. My guy co-signed me, I did my thing. Now I'm full throttle, fuck all the lanes. Hating on a player playing in this dirty game. Yeah.
Top of the AM, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all tuned into the most hated, most anticipated, most underrated, most aggravating TV talk show, vlog, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. You tuned into my grind, my shine, my time. You tuned into Freaky G Live. Top of the morning, everybody. What's up, Facebook? How y'all feel? What's going on, Prism and YouTube? Say, what's going on, Instagram? Y'all gonna hang out with us today? Hold on real quick. Hey, YouTube, let me get y'all plugged up, man. I was kind of rushing to get up in here, man. I was getting some content together because we about to have a real touching conversation this morning. This ain't for any of you race baiting, clown ass, coon ass niggas. This ain't for y'all today. This ain't the show for y'all today. Matter of fact, yes it is. I take that back. This is the show for y'all. This is the last chance that y'all get to turn from y'all evil fucking wicked ways. This y'all last chance. If you niggas do not turn from y'all evil wicked ways, I promise you, before this summer is up, you will be a motherfucking casualty. All you motherfuckers who thought that shit was cool for them to put that meme up, all these Black Lives Matter activists pissing on that young boy's grave, man. All you motherfuckers who think that it's cute to run around here talking about fuck a cracker. Nah, fuck you, hoe ass nigga. See, I don't think you blacks get the memo. I don't think you blacks and the motherfucking racist ass white folks get the motherfucking memo. We ain't going for that shit. White folks have died behind motherfucking slavery, and plenty of black folks done died, Native Americans too, about slavery. And I'm going to tell all you black motherfuckers something. Your ancestors are pissed. All you niggas with that motherfucking witchcraft talking about, I'm going to call the ancestors. Them ain't your ancestors. Those are familiar spirits. You demonic ass motherfucking weirdos. And it appears to me that Texas is now the new Nolans. It's nothing but a bunch of witchcraft having ass, weirdo ass bitches and faggot ass niggas running down there. It's mighty funny that wherever these witches and warlocks go, black folks tend to frequent. First it was Atlanta. After Hollywood and San Francisco. First it was Atlanta. Then it went back to New Orleans. Now it's in Texas. Don't y'all see? Y'all keep playing with God, man. And he keep letting y'all know. Y'all ain't praying and doing shit for the real one. Because you niggas is still stuck in a fucking quicksand. All you weirdo ass niggas. Say, I hope that coon ass motherfucking fake ass Black Panther. Matter of fact, I want all you motherfucking Black Panthers to understand something real quick. All you fake ones. I ain't talking to the real right on. They already know that. I'm talking to you fake motherfuckers. Y'all don't notice, bitch. Every last one of y'all on fucking notice. Keep playing with us. Keep playing with the name. Keep playing with our motherfucking ancestors that done fucking died, man. Our motherfucking people who put this shit in motion. Keep playing with us, nigga. We ain't about to let y'all hoe ass niggas like that fuck boy up there in Philadelphia and now these coon ass niggas down there in motherfucking Texas keep doing this shit. I know a weirdo ass nigga up in motherfucking Minnesota. Didn't see them people with none of that shit not one motherfucking time. Not one time. But I seen a nigga shooting a motherfucking music video during that George Floyd shit and they tore up St. Paul. See, this is what I'm saying to y'all about these fake ass Black Panthers. See, these niggas want to be something else. But they using the Black Panther motherfucking the insignia to try and strike fear and intimidation in the motherfuckers, man. These niggas are COINTELPRO. They are. They COINTELPRO. Y'all don't believe me? Shit, I let the motherfucking chairman speak for itself. Come on, Fred. Give it to him.
I think that very educational in the sense that they exposed further facets, characteristics of the courts in racist America. What happened to Biden today was very characteristic of Nazi Germany. The judge, Julius J. Hoffman, was the champion of fascism. The man is a mechanical fascist in the role. He's a lunatic and needs to be removed from the course facility.
They say the 9-4-19, 4-2-4-2, but 9 point to split black reformations are due. They break it down and give it back as cash. Shame on you. Adam and Eve in the garden, modern forgive. They always knew about our past, but shade our knowledge of truth. Gave us their very last, and we always made do. All we did was make you laugh, and you gave us a noose. Let us see black men as fags, women and children loose. The booth became a lab, my Frankenstein's a goose. A lot of people are all mad, who live in the vivid truth. The power separating relations, break down the spooks. Our capital makes you famous, and you plays the fool. I'm practical, witness, lyrical, give. How can I lose, nigga? Tell me, how can I lose? Had ancestors taken from their home or sneaked and hung from a tree in the streets, nigga. What the fuck y'all mean? Like Martin Luther King, I too also have a dream. And like to see what I seen is true, bitches. What the fuck y'all mean? Human lives is under blue eyes. The matter is weak. A stress cock could put you 6 feet deep. What the fuck y'all mean? Politicians give a fuck less cause they eat off the weak. We put the numbers up on Wall Street. What the fuck y'all mean? Really? What the fuck y'all mean? Bitches. What the fuck y'all mean? Bitches. What the fuck y'all mean?
free. I need everybody to be after me.
I am
a revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. Thank you, Chairman. Hey, Miss Jones, how you feel this morning, man? Shout out to everybody tuning in. B. Jank, Miss Jones, how y'all feel this morning? Who else we got in the building? My nigga Stacks, man. What's up with it, Stacks, man? Shout out to one of the dopest producers, man, that's really out here putting it down for the clear, for real. That man traveling all over, man. He giving people a chance. He giving all these young niggas a chance. Man, shout out to my nigga Miguel Brown, man. Straight up, man. I'm in the chat with y'all. I just jumped up in the chat with y'all, man. I had to go ahead and get that up off my chest. Yeah. We got a gravy one to get into today, man. And y'all already know I come with facts. This is a fact platform right here, man. It is. A lot of people think that I be in my feelings, but I done been through a lot of shit. See, I'm real passionate on this shit. And I really pulled out the motherfucking black card on these hoe ass niggas. Yeah, I pulled out the black card on these hoe ass niggas. Because these niggas been running around here cosplaying like they gangster. Cosplaying like they real. Cosplaying like they Black Panthers. Cosplaying like something really going on. But when we talk black on black shit, these motherfuckers ain't got nothing to say. We talk about them 3 little black boys that raped that black girl down there in Florida. Black Panthers, where the fuck y'all at? We talk about them children that get killed on a daily basis, dying right now as we speaking up in Chicago, Illinois. Matter of fact, that's ground zero for the motherfucking BPP, nigga. So where the fuck y'all at? Huh? All y'all weirdo ass niggas, man. Y'all should, man, listen. I ain't never ashamed of my motherfucking Panther, nigga, because I always been one. Y'all better check my motherfucking track record at FDR. Yeah, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The home of the motherfucking Panthers, nigga. I was the mascot for that motherfucker, nigga, for the girls' drill team. Only the first and only male that was on the drill team back in the 90s, nigga. First and only. Stood there with my beret on looking like Huey, nigga. Marching with that motherfucking flag. Got them sisters behind me. All of them. And we all still friends to this fucking day, nigga. All of us. Now that's some real right on, hoe ass niggas. Y'all out here trying to get people killed, man. Fred Hampton didn't stand for that shit. He said, we the people. We the people. It says it in the motherfucking Bill of Rights. We are the people. So when y'all gonna start acting like human beings? Huh? When y'all gonna start acting like motherfucking human beings around here, man? Because y'all niggas is weak. B. Jank, you remember that shit? Only nigga. Only nigga. Niggas, that nigga gay. Then he had nothing to do with that. Them girls put a nigga on. That's why Freaky G always on y'all girls' ass about being right. The young ladies that vouch for me to get on their drill team with them, because it was their idea. Them young ladies, they all got prominent ass jobs. They great motherfuckers and everything, man. Some of them still wild in a motherfucker. But they family. We cuss each other out like brothers and sisters. We do. We don't talk to each other for a while, but we'll let some shit go down. I guarantee you I ain't gonna let nothing happen to none of my motherfucking people. We can argue and fight amongst each other, but ain't now one of you outside niggas gonna do a motherfucking thing. What's our slogan, B. Jank? We are St. Clair. We are Glenville. Ain't that our slogan, B. Jank? Now niggas trying to hijack our shit. Talking about they are St. Clair. Man, y'all hoe ass niggas ain't St. Clair. Now y'all St. Clair, huh? Y'all wasn't St. Clair when that motherfucker was getting towed up. You wasn't St. Clair or none of that other shit. Hoe ass niggas. I don't respect no nigga that portray that they some type of gangster. No nigga that portray that he for the people and all that other shit, and you out here selling poison to your people. You out here fucking over people left and right. You know that goddamn alcohol ain't right now. And it's got all you motherfuckers off the chain. No morals. No integrity. And I ain't saying that shit because I ain't drinking no more. I'm saying that shit because I woke up and I saw how motherfuckers was trying to play me, my own kind. Then y'all say, well, what make you ashamed of being black? You, nigga. You. Your fucking children, bitch. Your stupid asshole. That's what make me ashamed. For real. I'm a Native American, full-blooded Native American. And I done stayed in this motherfucking ghetto trying to assimilate with you coon-ass motherfucking fools. Only to have to bury my motherfucking loved ones from unnecessary violence from another nigga. But y'all always got so much smoke for me. Y'all always sitting up here talking about I'm spreading misinformation. Y'all always sitting up here talking about I ain't shit and how broke I am because a nigga owe me motherfucking money. All that money y'all donating to that nigga, he could have been paid me off a long time ago. It's been over 26 fucking years. He don't have no intentions in paying because he was a user. Just like the rest of you motherfuckers, y'all losers. Shout out, man. Thank you, Will. Thank you, man. Shout out to my homeboy and my buddy out there in motherfucking Minnesota, man. Hey, Will, you and your family, you already know what it is. And Will, he white. Him and his family white. Why is it that me and other ethnicities can get along, but I can't get along with none of you coon-ass niggas that I grew up with? Huh? None of you coon-ass niggas I do this shit for. Why is that? Somebody told me one time, they said, hey, freak, man, you got to get out of Cleveland. You got to get off of St. Clair, man. Them hoe-ass niggas ain't trying to help you. They just want to see you drunk all the time. They just want to see you fucked up all the time, man, so that they can use you as a butt of the joke. You really more intelligent than most of them motherfucking hoe-ass niggas over there. And they jealous of that shit. I took that word of advice when my grandmama died. I moved to Minnesota. I met some wonderful people out there. White people. Black people. Other Native Americans. I did. But I also met that bullshit out there too. I found out what Minnesota nice is all about. I had a young man ask, a constituent of mine asked me this morning. He said, hey, freak, man, you ever been a part of racism? Yeah, motherfucker. You know I have. You lived in Minnesota with me, my nigga. You was out there before me, so you know I'm hip to the motherfucking racism. But I didn't let that shit harden my motherfucking heart towards no white folks. And I showed them motherfucking forget about my people back home. I took the shit that I learned from Minnesota and tried to bring it back here to niggas. And on St. Clair. Only to be dogged, ridiculed, talked about, antagonized, threatened. Motherfucker showed up on my doorstep talking about I gotta pay the piper for using the name Wasteland in Wasteland music. I told him, tell the piper to suck my dick and come get it in blood, bitch. And ever since then, I've been at war with these hoe-ass, hating-ass niggas. Ever since then. I don't give a fuck, bitch-ass nigga. Ain't there one of you that, because I'm promising you, you're not going to get out in 5. You ain't going to get out in 8. You ain't no bitch, you doing them full life sentence. You come fucking with me. And I got people that's going to make sure that you do it. bitch. With your wannabe tough ass. Y'all niggas ain't tough. You ain't been through shit to be tough, nigga. You done always had somebody come bail your punk ass out. Always. You done always had a pack of bitches running their mouths, being loud than a motherfucker about you. Showing out, acting a fool like how these hoes did for Carmelo. But we here today, we here to debunk all the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hey, Uncle E, what's going on, brother? How you feel this morning, man? I'm so glad you tuned in, Uncle E, man. Because, hey, look, black folks, these motherfucking coon-ass niggas and race-baiting-ass motherfucking loser motherfuckers down there in Texas and all over the nation, they've been giving y'all misinformation. See, I've been doing the research. I got over 53 motherfucking videos in 1 week on one subject. So you know I've been doing the motherfucking research, nigga. It's you who believe in what the fuck them niggas is talking about. And they lying. They the ones lying. I asked y'all the other day, do you niggas know what a lie is when you hear one? Do you? Obviously not. That's why a lot of you bitches is having these unwanted pregnancies without a husband. That's why you bitch ass niggas is running around out in this motherfucker and these hoes taking you for every fucking thing you got. Even your soul, nigga. They stripping you. Cause you don't, man, y'all niggas ain't as smart as y'all keep saying and patting yourself on the back about being, man. Y'all not. And y'all need to stop that hoe ass shit. And like I said, this is a truth network over on this motherfucker. So we gonna go ahead and we gonna shoot over the Washington gun law. Hear me out. Washington gun law. They said that Carmelo Anthony's two biggest problems, the facts and the law. We gonna go with facts and then we gonna weigh it up with the law. You ain't hear me say nothing about your motherfucking feelings though, did you? You ain't hear me say a motherfucking thing about your feelings. Facts, law. Let's go, Washington gun law.
Fans pay so much attention.
Y'all already know this is PNE and Po Nigga Network. Yeah, I'm a Po nigga. I ain't never professing to be no rich nigga. No, y'all niggas big too much.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Let's everyone just take a big, deep breath. We're going to talk about the Carmelo Anthony case. I hope this is one of the last times we talk about it. We wanted to wait a couple days and see what the fallout was. And a lot of people suddenly have become criminal law and self-defense experts, including some that candidly should know a little bit better. What we're going to do is our final summation on this case, if you would. We're not trying to advocate for one side or the other, but what we are going to do is we're going to explain the reality of the situation from a legal perspective. So today, let's spend a few minutes, let's wrap this all up, and let's talk about Carmelo Anthony's two biggest problems, the facts and the law.
Come on now, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Y'all got y'all tea? Because this is a sober gang party. Y'all got y'all tea? Y'all got y'all coffee? You weed smoking niggas, y'all got y'all weed? Huh? Y'all ready to focus? Y'all ready to lock in? Y'all ready to hear the truth? Huh? If you ready to hear the truth, I need to get some motherfucking thumbs up in them goddamn chats. If you ready for the truth, for real, man, I need to hear it. I need to see it. Let's go.
Okay, America, we are talking about a case that has captured the country's attention, and it has got a lot of the country all riled up one way or the other. We're going to try to stay out of all of that, and we're going to try to treat this case and approach it with, well, facts, law, common sense, things like that. The case, of course, is State of Texas versus Carmelo Anthony. Now, for all of you who tuned in for all of our live updates during the course of that trial, thank you very much. We really, really appreciate it. And I do also want to thank Collin County Court for moving this trial at what is equivalent to legal light speed. What we're going to do today is we are going to take the facts as elicited during the course of testimony and apply them to the law of the state of Texas and what the jury was instructed so that you could see the legitimacy or therefore illegitimacy of the verdict rendered and the sentence rendered by the jury. Now, whenever I'm teaching self-defense laws, and self-defense laws include any use of force all the way up to the use of lethal force, in general, the force that you get to use in defense of yourself, others, or property at all times needs to be 1, necessary, 2, reasonable, both subjectively and objectively, and finally, proportional. And that
do y'all understand that order? In order to prove self-defense, you have to have these 3 things. You have to. Again, I'm not no lawyer. I'm not. But I took both of my motherfucking cases to trial. I did. Because I was innocent. And I was still railroaded by the system. You know what that taught me? Stay my ass out of trouble. Stay the fuck out these people's motherfucking house. Because that's their house. That ain't your house. You ain't got a house, nigga. You don't. Your mammy ain't got one, nigga. The bitches with Flamencos or one of these other motherfucking Democrat-ran organizations that these are the worst fucking landlords ever in history, y'all. And it's ran by niggas. Flamenco's foundation is ran by a nigga. A nigga. Y'all didn't know that, did you? He in cahoots with them little short, you know, them curly head people.
This one, proportionality. It needs to be proportional to the force you are trying to repel. Now, when we get into Texas law, specifically Texas Penal Code Chapter 9, specifically Section 9.31.
Did you hear that? Revised codes. These are revised codes. This is law language. Law language. Okay? Now, Texas Penal Code Chapter 9, Section 9.31. Listen up.
We see that in general, you don't get to use force at all in the state of Texas unless, except as provided in subsection B, a person is justified in using force against another when and to the degree the actor reasonably believes the force is immediately necessary to protect the actor against the other's use or attempted use of unlawful force. Okay, so you do not get to use any force at all unless you are in immediate danger of having unlawful force being used against you.
So in other words, Austin had to have a weapon. A weapon. This wasn't mutual combat. He had to have a weapon. Understand, like he said, it's going to take a lot of common sense. And I know a lot of y'all ain't woke up yet. Yeah, this shit going to take a lot of common sense.
I remember that. I also want you to remember the very beginning of the statute right here, except as provided in subsection B. So again, going back to our 3-part test on self-defense, if the force we use always has to be proportional, then what kind of force do you think we must be encountered with before we actually get to lawfully use lethal force? And make no doubt about it, taking a knife and intentionally plunging it into the chest of another person is deadly force under any state's definition. A person is justified
Did you
in
hear
using...
him? Did you hear him? Under any state in the United States of America, under any of them motherfuckers, it is illegal. You cannot do that shit. Please continue, sir.
The force against another. 1, if the actor would be justified in using force against the other under Section 9.31. And 2, when and to the degree the actor reasonably believes the deadly force is immediately necessary. Okay, so before we go any further, understand that you don't get to use lethal force unless you are first justified in using some force in general, and then you only get to use lethal force if you are encountered with A, to protect the actor against the other's use or attempted use of unlawful deadly force, or B, to prevent the other's imminent commission of aggravated kidnapping, murder, sexual assault, aggravated sexual assault, robbery, or aggravated robbery.
Sacred releases. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? For all you motherfuckers that want to run around here gun-toting and all that other dumb shit that y'all doing. Hey, black mamas, did you just hear what he said? Why Junior running around with that fucking ruler clip on him? Why he got that Draco up under his motherfucking bed? Why he got that AR in his motherfucking closet? Did you hear that? He ain't supposed to have that shit, bitch, in your house. See, that's why my mama and grandmama and them used to tell me all the time, don't bring shit in this motherfucker that don't belong.
So when we look at the use of lethal force in general, we see that 1, you have to be authorized to use some force to begin with. Number 2, you have...
Did you hear that? You got to be authorized. That means you got to have a motherfucking license to do that shit. You hear me? So all these little niggas walking around here with these guns under the age of 18, ain't nan one of them supposed to have that shit. Nan one of them, mother. Because y'all didn't even confess out your own motherfucking mouth that daddy ain't there. Even though a lot of these motherfucking fathers are in their children's lives as of today, since the law done got involved and started holding you bitches accountable. And all y'all hoes done went crazy. All y'all done went crazy. The law making your motherfucking ass abide and be obedient, and you bitches is rebellious and acting crazy around here.
The reason to believe that deadly force is about to be used against you, or you have this list of very serious felonies being used against you. And in general, you don't get to use lethal force in any state unless you are in imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury. And when you take a look at the felonies that are articulated in this section of the statute, you will notice that each and every one of those would absolutely place you in imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury. So if we take the evidence that was introduced at trial, and we do so in a light most favorable to Mr. Anthony, at best he has the right to use some force to repel unlawful force by Mr. Metcalf in the shove. But let us remember that the evidence that came out at trial was that it was a light shove to the shoulder. If that use of force by Mr. Metcalf was unlawful, then Mr. Anthony would be able to respond with some force. The problem is...
In other words, they said, hey man, get on up out of here. On the 14th time, he nudged him. Hey man, we ain't playing with you. Get the fuck on up out of here. He went to go push him again. That's when Carmelo stabbed him. He reached his hand into his motherfucking bag and he stabbed him. So that wasn't no need for no motherfucking lethal force right there. That little boy was the captain of his motherfucking football and track team. You mean to tell me and then there's pictures of him throwing up gang and all that other shit, holding a motherfucking AK-47. That's what it's a picture of. I posted this shit. I told y'all niggas that little nigga was gang affiliated, or them gangs was pressing that nigga. See, one thing about the state of Texas is turned into an extortion motherfucking state. The motherfucking veil got lifted when they started exposing Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. down there. Jay Prince Jr. dumbass is the one that got everything fucking exposed. And I don't know what the fuck he got on Jay Prince Sr. that Sr. don't just cut that nigga the fuck off. He ain't bringing no money to y'all, man. This nigga, he's chaos. He's an agent of chaos, Jack. And he a hoe. He got to ride around with a mob of niggas, man. He do. He got to ride around with a mob of niggas. Even when he with his girl, he got to have a mob of niggas around him. He a hoe. He costing y'all, Texas. Y'all need to lock motherfucking Jay Prince Jr. and all them gangbanging wannabe extortionists the fuck up.
At no point has Mr. Anthony been placed in imminent threat of having deadly force used against him or having any one of these felonies committed against him. And then you recall that you don't get to use any force if you are subject to this subsection B, which states, if the actor provoked the other's use or attempted use of unlawful force, which in the state of Texas is called provocation. And if you are the one who provoked the attack,
and that's where Charleston White right now is trying to fight for that on the appeal for Carmelo. Dead ass serious. He just made a post on his motherfucking page saying that that's what the appeal team was going after. It's going to be hard for you to prove that, Charleston. I'm telling you, man, you didn't just threw your motherfucking money away, bro.
You now no longer get to use self-defense at all. So the two big hurdles for the Anthony defense team, which could not be overcome because it is the application of facts to the law, is one, proportionality. Because even if he has the ability to use some force, there is not one scintilla of evidence that was introduced on the record that would suggest that he was in an imminent threat of having unlawful deadly force used against him. Therefore, his use of force is what? That's right, disproportional. And that, of course, is only if the jury found that he did not provoke the confrontation, which there is strong evidence to suggest that that is exactly what occurred. Now, for certain graduates of the University of Houston School of Law,
Ms.
the
Jasmine
nature
Crockett.
of the weapon has, in many instances, nothing to do with whether or not deadly force was implemented. In fact, there are many items out there which are never designed to be deadly weapons that happen to serve as very effective ones. The baseball bat and the automobile both come to mind. So what the jury was ultimately instructed under Texas Penal Code Chapter 19, Section 19.02, is that murder in the state of Texas is defined as...
We're in the middle of a war.
I can kill you with that little screwdriver right there. See, this is a tool. The weapon is right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ready for an affordable, accredited...
Straight up. You the weapon. You wielding a tool. Y'all don't see that, though.
As a person commits an offense if the person, 1, intentionally or knowingly causes the death of an individual, 2, intends to cause serious bodily injury and commits an act clearly dangerous to human life that causes the death of an individual. And so when lethal force is utilized, which is disproportional, that is a translation for done without lawful authority. And since it is unlawful lethal force, which resulted in the death of another human being, that is murder. Now, if you take a look at the exact same statute, Texas law will tell you that murder is normally a felony in the first degree.
Even in
However,
Ohio.
there is a mitigating factor which can be introduced prior to sentencing. It is found also in the same statute, and it would allow a jury to reduce this down to a felony in the second degree. That portion of the statute specifically states, at the punishment stage of a trial, the defendant may raise the issue as to whether he caused the death under the immediate influence of sudden passion arising from an adequate cause. If the defendant proves the issue in the affirmative by preponderance of the evidence, the offense is a felony of the second degree. And again, understand that the defense only needs to prove that by preponderance of evidence, significantly less than proof beyond a reasonable doubt, which the prosecution was required to prove in order to obtain the conviction. And yet, despite that lower threshold of proof, the jury did not find sudden passion in this case, which it was well within their discretion to make that ruling. And let's remember that while there may have been some evidence to suggest that, you got the youthfulness of everyone involved. You also have the fact that there was a very short period of time from when this confrontation began to when it ended and things such as that nature. So there were plausible arguments that the defense could make, but there were very plausible arguments that the prosecution could make, starting with, why did he bring the knife to the track meet to begin with? Or why was there this moment where he reached into his bag and held his hand there and almost dared Mr. Metcalf to do something? So there was good evidence against it. There was some evidence for it, and the jury made the call, which is exactly what the jury was supposed to do. And so that's how we arrive at a conviction for the first-degree felony of murder and a sentence of 35 years. Now, everyone's going to be asking about appeals. Is there going to be an appeal? I think there's one already filed, and of course there's going to be an appeal. Now, understand, an appeal is not a do-over on the trial. It's not like we try the case in front of a different court. No, an appeal is a review of the record which occurred at the trial level, looking for irregularities that could have prevented Mr. Anthony from having a fair trial.
So, with that being said, like I said before, Charleston, you're about to lose your fucking money, man. You are. Those people, hey, listen, Carmelo's parents hired those fucking lawyers. His father even admitted that his friends told him to get a white lawyer because Carmelo wouldn't stand a chance. His racist ass, fucked up ass friends told him to get Carmelo a white lawyer, a white public pretender. These motherfuckers done raised damn near $1 million motherfucking dollars. Over 500,000. They was supposed to have been using that for their boys' legal team. These niggas instead went out and purchased a, leased or whatever, a $900,000 house. They went out and purchased a fucking Cadillac Escalade 2026. They went out in this motherfucker buying new clothes and all that shit like that, man. And this boy in there fighting for his fucking life. They used a portion of that money on his bond. They did. And then when that other account that they was doing, not the GoFundMe, it was another account. And the owner of that motherfucking account, I forget what it's called, but the owner of that account, he said that he canceled it. He blocked it off for the motherfuckers to be able to get that shit. And he's giving the money to the Metcalf family and Metcalf family can still sue these motherfuckers. That's why this woman is crying. This is why these people were so scared and now they're crying, oh, we were railroaded. No, you weren't railroaded, boo-boo, by these people. You was railroaded by your own people. Now let's get back into the law, because I'm telling y'all, I got receipts.
Many trials have some irregularities, and what I mean by that is a piece of evidence that was excluded that shouldn't have been, or a piece of evidence that was admitted that shouldn't have been. But many of those are determined to be harmless error. I'll explain that in a moment. Here's what you need to understand. This is what can be appealed by Mr. Anthony's counsel.
Hydrated
Oh, we're about to get into it. So Charleston, we're about to see if your efforts is about to be in vain or if you're about to get something popping off. Because I understand and see what you're trying to do, but hey, man, this ain't going to work in this situation. For real, big dog, this ain't going to work.
This is what can be appealed by Mr. Anthony's counsel. A deficiency in jury instructions, the admission of otherwise inadmissible evidence, the allowance of improper arguments, or irregularities in jury selection. Now, the middle two, number 2 and number 3 here, many times you can see these happen and yet they are still ruled as harmless error. Yes, we let exhibit number 18 come in. It probably shouldn't have been admitted. The problem was exhibits 1 through 17 all proved the exact same thing, and so therefore it is harmless error. You would have been found guilty otherwise.
So that explains why this video that Black Lives Matter, or I ain't even going to include them, because them niggas were smart. Them and Al Sharpton was smart. Them motherfuckers didn't even fuck with this shit. Whoever that nigga is down there, that fake ass fucking preacher man that Mr. Metcalf was talking about, them motherfucking people right there, that video that they're showing y'all was not admissible because either one is stacked up to what the fuck these people's testimonies were, or that shit didn't show enough. It didn't. And they trying to run on that shit.
with admissible arguments. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have let counsel make that argument, but if we subtract that from the record, the jury's still going to find the same way. So those, even if an appellate counsel is correct, may not result in a overturning of the verdict and a new trial. However, if there are deficiencies in the jury instructions, or there are deficiencies in the manner in which the jury was selected, yes, that can, in fact, vacate a conviction and send the case back for a new trial.
They can't use that. That's why they keep trying to say it won't one black person on that motherfucking jury. But see, again, as a nigga who sat on trial, your lawyer picks, as the defense, they get to pick 6 motherfucking jurors, and you and motherfucking prosecutors get to pick 6 fucking jurors. And y'all all gotta agree. So, it was his buddies. These race baiting ass, grifting ass motherfuckers. These con artists, con men and women. Didn't I tell y'all the other day, it's a whole community behind this shit. It's a whole community. We got the fake ass Black Panthers. Yeah. We got the fake ass Black Panthers. We got that Kareem or whatever, Khalil, whatever fuck that nigga name is. We got a whole motherfucking community of black folks preying on a motherfucking ignorant ass family. And when I say ignorant, it's because they don't know. They don't know. That's why you keep hearing them say, they asked this person, we did what we was told. All we did was what we was told. These people are ignorant to the law, and they're ignorant to common sense. The cowards too. Cause ain't no way in fuck I'd have left my motherfucking baby up in that bitch like that, man. Ain't no way. I don't give a fuck what my son do. He go to jail, his ass gotta do that shit. But if my son is on trial for his motherfucking life, I'm not leaving my son. Even if he did do it, I'm not leaving my boy. My family left me for dead. My mama didn't leave me for dead, though. Everybody else made her leave me for dead. Even her bitch ass nigga that killed her made her leave me for dead. What type of people are y'all, man? Huh? What type of fucking people are y'all? I didn't do shit wrong. So why shouldn't my mother come to my defense if everybody else is against me? Huh? Oh, I get it. Because my mama, she was connected with some motherfuckers that could prove you niggas out to be liars, and that shit could get reversed around, and your bitch ass would be doing the time. Yeah. See, they didn't want mama to see me in this rare form right here. No, because mama would have came, yeah, I'm going to ride with my motherfucking son. Hell yeah, they didn't want that. They didn't want that. They tried to drive division between me and my family. They tried to drive, man, y'all black people ain't shit, man. And y'all getting just what the fuck you deserve. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna get more than what you deserve. Watch, this about to be a long, hot ass summer.
There is no appeal that Mr. Anthony can file here that would actually dismiss the charges and exonerate him on appeal. So at the end of the day, I get everyone's got an opinion, and I want to hear what yours is down below in the description box. Maybe about his guilt.
I don't want to hear your motherfucking opinion. I don't. You just gave us the facts. Thank you very much, sir. You just gave us the facts, something for us to look at. Shout out to my nigga Sleazy up in this bitch, man. Sleazy Red up in this motherfucker. Hell yeah, my motherfucking nigga Sleaze. Hey, Sleaze, that I had to do that, man, so that people can understand the law and what the fuck is really going on here, man, and stop going with these old bullshit ass motherfucking, oh, because he's black. No, let's look at the facts. Because before you motherfuckers say, oh, I'm riding with him because he black, well, you ride with that nigga that killed your motherfucking, your loved one? You ride with that nigga that raped your loved one? Huh? You ride with him? Do you? Oh, you don't. Well, shut the fuck up then. Now, let's go on over here to Doc Rich. Doc Rich say, no, we're going to go over here to Megyn Kelly first. Like I said, I got over 53 motherfucking videos of truth. Truth. Common sense. Not this dumb shit you niggas is rocking off of. Let's go over here. We're about to do some fact checking. Yeah, you know how the Democrats always was hollering that fact check shit on Trump and them Republicans? We're about to do some fact checking on these Anthony motherfuckers. Let's do some fact checking real quick. Let's shoot on over here to Megyn Kelly, man. Shout out to Megyn Kelly.
Don't just stand there like a statue. Clean this
For
juice
real.
off my floor.
I see y'all niggas coming in and leaving up out this
So
bitch.
quietly.
Don't leave now,
Let's
nigga.
start with something that we've been wanting to do as this case is unfolded and the parents of Carmelo Anthony have come out and tried to spin a narrative. A little fact check is in order because the other reporters refuse to do their jobs. They get these parents in front of them, Carmelo Anthony's, and they allow them to spew lies about the Metcalf family or this case, and there's no challenge because no one will do any homework. No one does their homework. And they just want to allow them to spin this narrative, and it's bullshit. So we're not going to do that here. We are going to correct the record so that you know what's real and what's not. We played a few clips yesterday, but we're gonna play a few more today. All right, now it began with the parents of Carmelo Anthony, the murderer, their description of the aftermath of the murder, where they claim that Hunter Metcalf, the surviving twin, is lying about his twin brother, Austin Metcalf, dying in his arms. I played this yesterday from an interview with the Breakfast Club's Mimi Brown, but here it is again. Watch.
Hold up. So we about to finally hear from the little brother whose brother's motherfucking died in his arms. We done heard from the father and y'all said he was racist. I wonder if the little brother if he racist too. I wonder if he racist too and his motherfucking loved one died in his arms. He was trying to stop the bleeding and save his brother. I wonder if he lying too. Nigga. Stupid ass motherfucking coon ass fuckboy ass bitches. Man, I hate y'all people, man. I do. I hate y'all people, man.
Out more to the public as well.
He was trying to listen. He was trying to listen to what he was being advised. You know, hey, don't make it about race. Don't do this. Don't do this. So we was like, all right, we'll go.
So if you were advised not to make it about fucking race, why did y'all make it about race? If you were advised not to make it about race, why did you make it about race? Why did you let those fucking people make it about race? Now, do y'all see what I say when I said that it's a community that's fucking extorting this family, that's humiliating this family? It's a community of them motherfuckers. They all in cahoots, just like Glenville against me. They're all in cahoots. All them old heads know what's up. They all know what's up. You seen them motherfuckers out there, Carmelo, grandmama, and all her motherfucking church-going buddies and all that out there with tambourines and shit. Instead of them bitches praying for Carmelo, they should have been over there praying with the fucking, the Metcalf family. But instead, these old hateful-ass black bitches is out there conjuring up spirits and all this other shit. Antagonizing these people, disrespecting these people. How fucking inhumane can y'all be, blacks? You have shown and displayed everything that motherfucker said that you were. Everything that Willie Lynch said that you were. You are fucking barbaric, and I ain't talking to all black people. I'm talking to the niggas. The niggas, the bitches, and the hoes. That's who I'm talking to. You motherfuckers are vile, inhumane, bullshit people. Your mammy should have swallowed y'all motherfucking asses.
Again, we played the game they wanted. We did everything the law abiding citizen posted. They told us don't do this. We did everything we supposed to. And
how's it that y'all law-abiding citizens and all that shit, but your son ain't? Huh? How's y'all did everything like law-abiding citizens, but your motherfucking son didn't? Because if he did, he wouldn't be in the situation that he in.
And he wanted people, of course he wanted somebody. They got pictures of him being 17 with a dress on, saying he'll be
good
in jail.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, say nappy head ass nigga. They got a new meme out here. Since y'all threw that meme out here pissing on that boy's grave, they got a new meme out here with your son with a watermelon head, nigga. Yeah, watermelon felon. Yeah, y'all want to keep throwing all that bullshit at these people? It ain't so for, hey, how in the fuck do y'all think that after killing somebody's son, that y'all get the right to make jokes, fuck with these people, threaten these people, talk shit about these people, go dig up some unnecessary bullshit about these motherfucking people to try and to fucking assassinate their character, yo? That's the Democratic and liberal motherfucking playbook, y'all. If you don't join forces with them, the motherfuckers trying to assassinate your character with lies. Ask the niggas that lied about me. Ask them niggas. Ask them niggas who lied about me. Y'all kick it with them. Y'all do. Smoke weed, drink, party with them. Ask them hoe ass niggas. Why'd y'all do that man like that? Fuck that hoe ass nigga. That's gonna be the reply. That's gonna be the reply. Fuck that hoe ass nigga. He deserve it. He talk too much. I'm talking about the right shit though, bitch. And it's exposing your fuck ass nigga. See, I don't have to snitch on none of you hoe ass niggas. Y'all out here snitching on your motherfucking self, dummy.
So talking about this child, but nobody's seeing it. Like nobody's seeing it, so we can't say anything. The other family, they go paint this lie that nobody still exposed.
They ain't painting shit. Mr. Metcalf them didn't say a motherfucking thing until this trial was over with, nigga. Mr. Metcalf, his family, his supporters, nobody said a motherfucking thing. All our airwaves and internet, social media has been flooded with you niggas trying to paint these people out to be villains. You who broke the fucking agreement that the judge told you, nigga. Do y'all see now? Hey, you can see from the actions of the parents by being unruly and not following fucking directions. You can see. That boy, he meant to go. I'm telling you, somebody sent that nigga to go do that shit, y'all.
God with his brother arms, and it was all.
That's not true, because that is the narrative. Yeah.
No, you never heard it no more. That was the story was a lie.
Yeah, Megan about to get in his ass. He don't know. Nah, y'all fucking with some real live independent journalists out in this motherfucker. Real journalists. Y'all ain't fucking with no poop butts out here, man. Y'all listening to the poop butts.
Neither of those parents was actually there at the track meet. And Carmelo's mom, Kayla Hayes, who you saw there, said she had been planning to go to the track meet, but decided not to because of the weather. So she wasn't there.
What?
We know that.
What? My mama used to come out there when I played football for the Academics. They used to come stand in the rain and watch us play. Fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? Wasn't the other parents out there supporting their children? I can understand if that nigga was at work. But what about you, mama? You living out there amongst soccer moms. You showed that you wasn't even a part of they motherfucker. You couldn't even assimilate with them people. You couldn't even show up to your son's motherfucking track event, bitch.
For a fact. Hunter was there. He's been 100% consistent in describing what happened. Here he is with Fox's Will
See,
Kane.
that's another thing that y'all motherfuckers need to take a look at while y'all sitting up here believing these liars. You need to take a look at the motherfuckers who got consistency with their fucking stories. That's what you need to do. Because I'm a motherfucker who been standing on the same shit for 26 motherfucking years. Them niggas have been adding more and more and more, trying to. But see, now they can't. They can't. And they scared. Niggas is scared. They talk that tough shit. That's a action of fear, y'all. Them niggas ain't tough. Not for real. Because a tough nigga, he don't need nobody to have his back. A tough nigga gonna stand up against the whole motherfucking world. A tough nigga ain't gonna let you sit up and lie on them. I don't give a fuck how many people you got stacked against him. Tough nigga ain't gonna let you motherfucking lie on him. Straight up. And for all you motherfuckers who keep believing these drunk motherfuckers, yeah, this drunk motherfucker and them drunk ass niggas that hang with him, dope fiend ass motherfucking niggas who got women. These niggas is wild. They got women and still be fucking around on them. Good women, decent women. They fuck around on them and turn them girls fucked all up and evil and shit. They will. These niggas is wild, boy. And y'all motherfuckers is wild for even having them. Come on, Lil Hunter. I done adopted Lil Hunter, too. Yeah, man, that's my little nephew, man. Fuck you, Charleston. You want to adopt Carmelo? I'm going to adopt Hunter, nigga.
The day after the murder.
I tucked over there, asked him to move, got aggressive, he grabbed the bag. And then I whipped my head around, and then all of a sudden I see him running down the bleachers, grabbing his chest, and just blood rushing out. You know, he said, yeah, he got stabbed, First I froze for half a second.
Wait a second, Hunter. I don't mean to cut you off, man, but didn't them people say that Hunter and 3 other motherfuckers approached Carmelo? Huh? They're adamant about Hunter and 3 other motherfuckers with Austin approached Carmelo, and they surrounded him. It's mighty funny that those other motherfucking 3 individuals were black kids that testified against Carmelo motherfucking ass. So it wasn't no black on white shit. Black kids told on his ass. So now what? Now all of a sudden these motherfucking kids is lying too? Y'all said y'all didn't believe nothing that the white folks said. So what, the black kids lying too? Oh, they was coached, huh? They was coached. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. 21 motherfucking witnesses all coached. And they all saying similar shit to the facts. Ain't nobody saying nothing verbatim. They all saying similar shit to the facts. They all agreeing and saying that hey, they asked him 15 times to get the fuck from up under their tent. But let's excuse me, Hunter, man. Go on ahead, man.
I didn't know what to do. And then I saw him.
Mama sitting there bald.
I grabbed him. I see.
Lord.
This guy. You can picture what happened when, what was coming out of his chest, and and y'all can visualize that stuff. I don't want to put that on my mom right now, but I pushed my hand on there, trying to make it stop, and I grabbed his head and I looked in his eyes. I just saw his soul leave and took my soul too.
Did you hear that? When his motherfucking twin died, his soul died too. So we ain't just talking about 2 children here. We talking about 3 children. 3 children and 4 fucking parents. Destroyed. Carmelo got 3 younger siblings. Destroyed. Scared for their lives, man, because of their parents' decisions. Do you now see the scripture say the sins of the mother and the father shall too affect the children? Now here it is. These 3 motherfucking babies got to live in fear. Not knowing, not understanding what the fuck going on right now. These babies done been doxxed. And it wasn't by no white folks neither. No, they was doxxed by them motherfucking niggas. Them coon ass niggas. They're selling them up the river.
I saw his soul leave, and it took my soul too. He tried to save his twin brother. He couldn't. Described holding him. How dare this family go out there and try to question his account as a lie?
Me too.
Know nothing. They know absolutely nothing. Hunter was not asked to take the witness stand during the course of the trial, but the testimony given did back up his version of events. The prosecution's 5th witness in the case was Joshua Redmond, an Army veteran and defensive coordinator at Liberty High School. Redmond testified that he noticed the commotion and he ran to the scene after Carmelo stabbed Austin. According to NBC5 in Dallas, Redmond had to move Hunter away from Austin's body, and that Hunter was, quote, freaking out, move him away so that they could give him medical care.
Didn't I tell y'all that that's what they did to me at 10 years old with my great-grandfather the other day? So again, you can't tell me that I don't feel these people pain. I feel every last one of their pain. As a father, as a son, as a family member. For real. Mind you, 5 years before my great-grandfather died, my aunt was murdered in front of me because she stood for the right arm. She had a baby by a bitch-made ass nigga. A bitch-made ass nigga who didn't even look after her 2 children. One of them was his. And then he had the nerve to show up at her mama's motherfucking funeral in 2016. That woman died in 1998. I mean, in 1982. She died. 1982, 2016. All them years. This nigga ain't talked to them kids. He ain't send them shit. Nothing. He didn't check in on them motherfucking kids. And one of them kids was his daughter. This nigga killed my aunt. He was jealous because my aunt was rolling with the Cleveland chapter of the Black Panther Party. He was jealous of that shit. For real. See, you niggas don't know about no black nationalists, man. Y'all don't know what it really mean. Y'all think that them niggas just dress up in costumes. No, that's these cosplaying ass losers that don't know what's up. For real. How dare you, motherfucker? And she say, how dare you, the family. I say, how dare you, motherfuckers over here on social media with that bullshit. You just, most of y'all motherfuckers just buried a loved one. If not, you about to go bury one. Y'all just got the funeral arrangements together. Straight up. And you still can't even cover that. You bitches gotta go fry chicken and fish dinners just to make it up. Because you bitches were irresponsible. You didn't teach your children shit. You didn't have shit for your kids. Bitch. You didn't. Not even life insurance on them.
After seeing Austin's wounds, Redmond testified, quote, I knew he was gone. Now look at what Carmelo's dad told CBS's Jonah Kaplan about the jury.
Check this out.
Take us inside that courtroom. What stuck out to you?
What stuck out to me, number one, was the all-white jury. but I was trying to be, you know, like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the truth is on our side.
So you mean to tell me, nigga, you wasn't present when your son, his lawyer, and 18 was picking the jury? What have y'all really been doing for this boy, man? Seriously, besides gathering up motherfucking money and spending it. Not on him, though. Y'all bought him a suit? Y'all didn't even cut that boy hair for trial. Y'all didn't. That shit looks tacky as fuck. You don't comb your hair. You didn't cut your shit.
Okay, this is totally false. First of all, the truth was never on their side, ever.
No.
The truth is his son murdered somebody in cold blood for no reason. That's going to land everyone in jail for decades, minimum. This kid got off easy with a 35-year sentence. Easy. He easily could have been put away for life. I was just listening to a case in Nebraska. If you commit a murder, you go away for life, period. That's it. That's the penalty you get in Nebraska. You take somebody's life in a murder, you're going away for life. A life for a life. That's how it works.
Niggas?
He is so lucky that he got only 35 years and could be eligible for parole at 17. He could get out of jail at age 34 with time served. I mean, that
I got out of
you got your
jail
whole
at
life
that
ahead of
time.
you, which is more than we can say for poor Austin Metcalf. But putting that to the side, it is a lie that this was an all-white jury. This is a lie being spun by race hustlers who want to stoke up racial animus in the wake of this totally just verdict. There were no black people on the jury, but it wasn't all white. Oh, by the way, why were there no black people on the jury? Because we had black jurors testifying. I'll give you an example of potential black jurors testifying things like this, quote, "I don't know if I'd feel right putting a brother in jail. Yes, you will be dismissed from the jury every single time for that kind of nonsense, sir." That's why we had no black people on the jury. It wasn't because the prosecution was biased or didn't like black people or didn't think black people could come to a sane, just verdict. But you can't put any juror, black, white, Hispanic, or otherwise, on the jury with statements like that. Irrespective, this was not an all-white jury. There were multiple minorities. According to Fox News Digital, of the 12 jurors, there were 3 racial minorities, including Asian and Indian. 8 were women, 4 were men. Of the 18 total jurors, including alternates, so when they, cast you back there, when they choose the 18, the prosecution and the defense have no idea who's going to be whom. 6 were minorities. So everybody needs to knock it off with this all-white jury narrative. It's not true. All right, and now here's more from Carmelo Anthony's parents here, the mother, Kayla, who had this to say about the witnesses at trial.
Yeah, all of the witnesses' statements and stories were inconsistent. So we thinking that the jury is going to notice that.
These some of the dumbest motherfuckers ever. How can you sit there? How can you sit there with a straight motherfucking face and say that these people's motherfucking stories were inconsistent when everybody, all 21 of them, unanimously said that Carmelo did these things? So what's inconsistent? What's inconsistent? See, this is what I'm saying about you bitches thinking that y'all smart and y'all done went to school and all this all other fuck shit. You bitches don't even understand the words that be coming up out of y'all mouths. Y'all just be saying shit to try and make yourself sound intelligent.
They already had their mind made up when they sat in that courtroom. Their mind was made up already.
Yeah, the nigga was guilty.
All right, first of all, this idiot doing the interview is sitting there with about 10,000 pounds of false eyelashes on, just nodding herself, yes, her head, yes. I guarantee you this woman didn't watch 2 minutes of the trial. She's just going with the narrative that is her preferred narrative. She doesn't know anything. She has no idea whether the witnesses were consistent or not, clearly. I understand the mother's grief at what has happened with her son, but that your job as a reporter is to stay factual and to not facilitate lies on your air. I realize it's the Breakfast Club which nobody's really turning to for truly factual coverage about a trial.
Nobody.
But do better, madam.
They're
If you're
not
gonna
a
get into
reliable
this game,
news
do better.
source.
The witnesses were consistent. They just all went against Carmelo's case. Here's the Daily Mail's Marianne Martinez, who was in the courtroom, posting on X Friday, quote,
Didn't I tell y'all it was only 2 major news sources even allowed into the courtroom? That was CBS News and Hotmail. Didn't I tell y'all that? So if you're going to listen to anything that went on in that courtroom, don't listen to them motherfucking Anthonys and nobody that's motherfucking aiding and abetting them. They're reading from a script. Didn't I say that on that one song, y'all? I say everybody reading from same script with no line hands, producers, or grifts. Those are all motherfucking movie terms right there. A line hand, the producer, a grift, the nigga who hold the boom mic and all that shit like that. Ain't none of that around when the truth coming out. But it's all around when these lies is being fed to y'all.
We have now heard from 6 teens who were at the stadium the day Austin Metcalf was stabbed by Carmelo Anthony. 4 out of the 6 are black. All have testified that Carmelo Anthony was asked to leave the Memorial High School team tent, provoked Austin Metcalf, and pulled a knife before or while Austin had even pushed Carmelo. There was total consistency on that. For the first time...
Did you hear that? 4 black children said he did this, and they all was all in cahoots together, I guess. All 21 of these motherfuckers with these 4 black children, all in cahoots together to come against one little bitty black boy who did nothing but defend himself. When even the black children said that he was antagonizing them boys. Even the black children said he was asked to leave. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all motherfuckers is fucked up, man.
Since World War II, our national debt has exceeded the gross domestic product. America's reckless government spending keeps catching up with us. Higher inflation, higher prices, higher cost of living expenses.
You know, I gotta let my homegirl get her motherfucking, get her shit
Every
off.
dollar Washington spends on interest is a dollar it has to tax, borrow, or print. Smart retirement planners prepare for potential setbacks, and they can do that by diversifying with a time-tested asset known for weathering the storm. Consider physical gold from Birch Gold Group. Text MK to the number 989898 and Birch Gold will send you a free info kit on converting an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. You don't pull the ripcord on your parachute once, you've already hit the ground. Don't wait for economic turbulence to diversify. Text MK to the number 989898 and consider owning some gold from Birch Gold. And here's what Marianne reported Saturday. They had the trial on Saturday, which was unusual, but it happened. Quote, today we've heard from 5 additional kids, 6 yesterday, 5 today, in the Carmelo Anthony trial. They're all telling the same story. Carmelo was not known or wanted underneath the Memorial High School tent. Multiple kids asked him to leave, and he refused.
Welcome back. Today I'm showing...
Multiple kids asked him. It wasn't just Austin and Hunter. Multiple kids. This is what the fucking news is reporting, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Tent, multiple kids asked him to leave, and he refused. The truth is, whatever inconsistencies there were of note came from the defense witnesses. One defense witness had to admit he was wrong when he told police that Carmelo was surrounded in the tent before the stabbing. He'd been trying to paint a picture like these kids from Memorial High School had been like ganging up on him, surrounding him, and therefore he was threatened. That was bullshit. He was forced to concede on the stand that Carmelo was only surrounded after he stabbed and murdered Austin Metcalf. From CBS Texas, quote, prosecution, you had a few things wrong when we talked. Is that right? Witness, yes, sir. Prosecution, your initial statement to police that you saw Carmelo Anthony surrounded had to be after the stabbing. Yes, said the witness. You had a story in your head when we visited, correct? Yes. After a few more lines of questions, they continued. Prosecution, my impression when we first met, you thought when you saw people surrounding Carmelo Anthony, it was before the stabbing. Yes, sir. That was actually after the stabbing, asked the prosecutor. Witness, I couldn't really tell. Prosecution, when you and I met, you told me you thought it was before the stabbing. Witness, I thought it was as the stabbing was happening. Prosecution, you know you're wrong? Witness, yes. Yes, sir. And then, moving on, we get this story from Carmelo's father, that Carmelo wasn't trying to leave the scene after he plunged a knife for no reason into Austin Metcalf's heart, that he simply had just gone over to a teacher for a hug after this dastardly deed. Watch.
And so the video that you all that they showed in court, it shows him running away from.
Yeah, he ran to the teacher. The teacher said that the teacher he ran to a guy, and the teacher he ran to actually he hugged him because Carmelo, he's not like that. He hugged the guy. Like, he was freaking out. He hugged the guy. So the guy was hugging. He was crying hysterically, and they tried to paint it as if he was trying to leave. But then in court they said that he wasn't trying to leave.
Yeah.
What would be a good way of getting that testimony in order to give your son's defense? Maybe put him on the witness stand? But you chose not to do that. You chose not to make the case that it was self-defense through Carmelo, nor that he didn't flee through Carmelo. You want to get your helpful facts out now after the trial's over? That's not how it works, sir. Now, what he said there is partially true based on witness testimony, but it leaves out some key facts. See, according to CBS Texas, Carmelo only went to that teacher.
Hold on. What do I always tell y'all? Every lie gotta have a hint of the truth in it in order to be believable. Yeah, every lie gotta have a hint of the truth off in it, or people ain't gonna believe it. No.
After he was first stopped by Memorial High School athletic trainer Tiffany Whitaker. The teacher, who is Heritage High School coach Vincent Hooper, testified that Whitaker handed Anthony to him, saying, "Do not let him leave." That's also according to CBS Texas. He wasn't just looking for a supportive hug. He was not free to leave because they realized he had just committed a murder. And here's more color from Sarah Fields on X. Quote, Tiffany Whitaker, the athletic trainer with Memorial High School, testified that she got in front of Anthony as he was running, put her hands up to keep him from leaving, and yelled at Coach Vincent Hooper, "Hey, this kid stabbed someone. Don't let him leave." This is when Coach Hooper put his arms around Carmelo in a hugging fashion to prevent him from leaving the stadium. That's what happened. That's what the testimony was at trial. And yet this Drew Anthony gets up there to say, and you saw the long pause. That's the long pause of a liar.
He was lying.
Searching for a story. And he spoon-fed it to this moron to say, oh, you just needed a hug. Where was her homework? To say, wrong, sir. The trial testimony suggested he was stopped physically by a coach who had just received a holler from someone else saying, stop him. He just stabbed someone. This is ridiculous.
Very.
All right, here, moving on, is what Carmelo's parents had to say about Carmelo not taking the witness stand. Watch.
And did Carmelo want to testify in his own on his own behalf and was
survived? It was based on everything. It didn't need nothing because everything they said when it's self-defense, they have to prove it. They never proved it.
Okay. So that was because I know there was this pause, and a lot of people thought that we were going to come back and he was going to take the stand, and he didn't. So that was never an option. That had never been discussed of him taking the stand.
That's why we just need we need somebody who's gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can really say right now. We just need somebody gonna fight for
It's
him.
not an answer.
Because their whole thing was he provoked it. That was their entire case. He provoked.
If they ask him to leave, this is how low IQ this nigga is. If they asked your fucking son to leave, stupid ass, retarded ass nigga. If they asked your son to fucking leave, then that's what the fuck he was supposed to get up and he was supposed to go do. Yeah. That's what the fuck he was supposed to get up and go do, bro. Leave. Or, if he felt like he was a battle cat and all that shit, he should have just got on and took his ass whooping. Straight up. Straight up, man. I don't get y'all.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was.
See,
31%.
Y'all bitches can send these little niggas out here to go commit these crimes and be these men that y'all ain't got in the motherfucking households. But y'all bitches can't stand in solidarity when it's time for them motherfuckers to do that time for that shit. Y'all can't. Y'all leave them young men high and dry. And so now my motherfucking statement stands when I says that the black man's first enemy is his mother. Straight up. If he ain't got no mother that's sound-minded, God-fearing, and on the straight and narrow, that nigga worst enemy is his mother. For real, man. It is.
That's not an answer. Okay. She said she's asking why he didn't take the witness stand. He's just meandering. He doesn't want to give it up. I'll tell you right now why he didn't want to take the witness stand. He was obviously going to make a terrible witness. Terrible witness. And my suspicion is it's because he has zero regrets. He's not sorry at all. At all. Mm-mm. He's an aggrieved young man, taught racial grievance, most likely from his parents, who hired the biggest race hustler in Texas as their family spokesperson. There is zero chance if Carmelo Anthony would have made a compelling witness if he really were this.
And I'm going to tell y'all something. That's who hired that motherfucking public pretender. This alleged spokesman. I told y'all, man, that family being extorted because the motherfuckers, they ignorant. They don't understand. For real. Them people are being extorted. And there's a whole community behind that shit, man. This shit is fucked up. This shit is fucked up on all levels. All levels. And you black people should feel ashamed, man. Before y'all even knew what the facts was, y'all just ran with the narrative. Fool ass niggas. See, that's why y'all niggas go to jail. Most of them motherfuckers supporting Carmelo, man. Y'all some jailbird motherfuckers. Well, why y'all didn't put y'all heads together and try and figure out his defense team? Tons of you motherfuckers have been in plenty of law libraries. Nigga, I only been in a law library a couple of times, and I got enough motherfucking information that I could, I'd have made that nigga plea out to motherfucking manslaughter. Straight up. He'd have been home. 10 to 20, he'd have been home, Jack. He'd have been home. He done already served a year. He'd have been home, Jack. Or on his way. He'd have had to do a couple of programs, some shit like that. But the way the Anthonys are acting, and the way that you fucking supporters of the Anthonys are acting, that young man might not even make it home. He might not. He might not even make it home, man. The way y'all motherfuckers are foul, Jack.
Weak kid just running around looking for hugs. That he would not have wound up on that stand, my friends. That's how you make a self-defense defense. That's not what happened. And what he's saying there, in any event, is not true. The jury not only convicted Carmelo, they rejected his sudden passion defense that would have knocked down his conviction to only a second-degree felony. They just weren't buying what the defense was selling at all. Have you noticed the shirts that they're wearing too?
Believe Carmelo.
They say, the parents here, hashtag believe Carmelo. How are we supposed to believe him if he didn't say anything in his own defense? We have no idea what Carmelo's position is. He hasn't spoken one word. What do you mean, believe Carmelo? What the F is that? Some weird take on believe all women, which was also bullshit? There's no one to believe.
No, see, Megan, this is the reason why we're in this situation right now. Because them feminist whores started this shit off with believe all women. I'm one of them niggas who went to prison behind a lying ass bitch. Straight up. Behind a lying ass bitch. Mad because I don't want to be with her no more. Went and told my people them motherfucking lies. See? See how this shit then, how Pandora's box then opened up on you think you slick ass bitches? Huh? You see this? See now, black woman, let me explain something to you. Since 2020, you've made it so hard for motherfuckers to believe anything that you got to say. So hard. From niggas dating you, to the court system, to child and family services, to the jobs. You made it so hard with your lying motherfucking ass. You can't blame no man for this. These were all your fucking actions, young lady. Like I say, most of them bitches that was out there, I showed y'all the motherfucking in the picture. I kept telling y'all them hoes was out there getting drunk. Kept telling y'all that. Niggas thought that I was just trying to throw black women under the bus. No. That wasn't the time, bitch. If you gonna get drunk after y'all leave that shit. But see, Texas don't have that, man. They can walk around and drink out there in Texas. Yeah, they can. That's why them niggas all fucked up out there. They walking around, rotting their brains. Straight up.
I understand upset parents, but you don't deserve our presumption of truth tellers. You haven't earned it. We don't believe you, and your son has given us absolutely nothing to hold on to whatsoever. And you heard in that soundbite some animosity toward Carmelo's attorney, Mike Howard, who is white. They claimed that's the reason that they hired him, because they were advised to hire a white guy. Watch.
Who advised you, nigga? Who advised you? Y'all keep saying it ain't that motherfucking man, that man trying to help him. But he said him and Carmelo only did what they were told to do by this handler nigga. Black Lives Matter and them Democrats sent that. Because if that shit would have went in that boy's favor, Al Sharpton and all them motherfuckers would have been all over that. They would have been all down in motherfucking Texas. All down there. But they knew. That's why they stayed the fuck away. They know, it's funny, man. That shit happened a year ago, man. Ain't nobody from the far leaning left, ain't nobody said shit about it. Nobody. Until now. Now it's an outrage because the boy got 35 years. Why y'all niggas, if y'all felt so strong, liberals, why y'all didn't put some of that stolen money together to motherfucking get him out? Y'all got billions and billions, and if you don't have billions and billions, why don't you go get some of that money back from them Somalis y'all let over in this bitch? The Somalis, the Palestinians, the Iranians, the fucking Israelis, the Chinese, and everybody else that y'all done let over in this bitch that we are really at war with right now. These motherfucking Democrats, that's what they did with y'all tax money, y'all. They went to these other motherfucking countries and bought themselves some fucking immunity to set y'all up. These niggas got chateaus and shit over in these other countries with your fucking money. Black Lives Matter. Man, I did a piece on them niggas a couple of years ago, man. That Patrice bitch, she went out and bought all kind of chateaus over in Canada, over in Europe. So when the shit hit the fan, her and her gay lover, her transsexual lover, can get the fuck up out of here. Like I told y'all, blacks, these people that's hyping y'all up is not going to be on the fucking front lines with y'all. They not going to be on the front lines with y'all. Them niggas are going to leave you here to die. And then they going to try and come back in here when they feel as though that enough people have been killed. It ain't going to happen. My father ain't having that shit.
Everybody kept saying, hey, to beat this. I even went to some black attorneys. They're like, oh, you need a white attorney to go out there to fight out there. Remember what was it?
So do you believe your son received a fair trial?
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And we're going to keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We will not stop fighting for justice for my son.
Or was there at any point that you felt the outcome was heading in this direction?
No. Everybody lied. Look at the report. Everybody.
Why didn't the defense call more witnesses?
That's not my department, and I apologize for that.
Free movies and live TV.
Wow.
Try it now.
It's fucking amazing. There we go. We had to get some power back up on this tablet, y'all. We had to get some power back up on the tablet.
Unique ingredients.
Apologize for that.
Because there was no one who could help him. Because all the witnesses, hello, Mimi, the white ones and the black ones, said it was exactly as Austin Metcalf's defenders said. That Carmelo Anthony went into a tent he wasn't invited into. That the teams did not sit together. It was highly unusual for someone to do this.
So, for all of y'all motherfuckers running around here talking about he could go where he want to go, I keep telling y'all, there's rules to this shit. Most of you motherfuckers doing that talking ain't never played no goddamn sports. You don't know, bitch. Most of them hoes talking didn't play sports. They wasn't on no cheerleading team. They didn't do shit. They didn't. They was hoes. Them bitches was cutting class, getting fucked, making babies and shit. Them motherfucking hoes wasn't out in this motherfucking man doing the real work. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better start using God's discernment. Fuck your discernment. You don't have no discernment, stupid motherfucker. Y'all niggas dumb, man.
Basically considered a provocation that multiple people went over to Carmelo to say, please leave. He wouldn't. That when Austin, who'd been asked by a coach to be a leader in the tent that day, keep order, make sure nothing happened that was going to lead to a bad result.
So Austin was asked by the coach to watch that shit. So it appears that the white boy was being obedient. He was being obedient. He was following directions. He was playing by the rules. And here come this motherfucking corner cutting ass nigga thinking he can do what the fuck he want to do. And just like a stupid ass black bitch mama, this hoe go running, crying these fake ass tears, making herself cry. Man, y'all people disgust me, man. And y'all standing with this shit. I don't give a fuck. She's still black. Y'all standing with this shit, man. Fuck y'all.
Oh, that's why he wanted him to leave. I'm sure Austin saw this could spiral into something because it was, you know, an enemy, as that term is used in sports, in your home camp. No one allows that.
Team.
Can you
Didn't I
imagine
say that?
Spur getting...
Didn't I say that this is a rivalry team? This is a rivalry team. So what the fuck are you doing up under the tent, Carmelo? Fuck that rain. Once it started raining, you was supposed to head back to your fucking team's tent. All this shit y'all hoes talking is bullshit. He wasn't on school property. That fucking track and field for that event is the school's property, you remedial bitch. And that goes to all you remedial ass bitches that say I look like I sat in a class with only 4 people in it. I'm slow. Nah, bitch. You the slow one. You the one who ate glue and paint chips and shit, bitch. And you can't say that you didn't, because all little girls back then in y'all hoes age bracket used to make the little glue fingernails in the motherfucking tray, the pencil tray, and your desk. Yeah, all y'all hoes did. Because you wanted to be grown. You wanted to be like mama and auntie M. Y'all hoes was eating them fingernails. That Elmer's glue. For real. You bitches are slow. And all that goddamn dye and that eco style and pro style and all that other shit y'all putting in y'all motherfucking hair, all that glue and all that shit making y'all hoes retarded. Retarded as fuck. I'm telling you, man, they need to test all you bitches for lead. All you slow remedial bitches who putting out these motherfucking autistic babies and all this other shit, they need to test you bitches for lead, Jack. You hoes showing the signs. Y'all slow. Y'all got speech impediments. You motherfucking bitches got your moods and shit just change up on you. You don't have no self-control. No nothing. That's why you hoes always out here twerking your ass. Like you got worms in your motherfucking ass, bitch. I ain't never heard no woman or lady mention that they got no wet ass pussy. I ain't never heard a woman or a lady even mention the word pussy. I haven't. I've never heard a woman or a lady come out of her mouth and call a man a bitch. None of that. It's you remedial slow ass hoes.
Up at the Knicks game and sitting down on the Knicks bench, that doesn't happen.
No, it don't.
So he went over to say, you need to leave.
As
and the
instructed.
First response was, I'm an aggrieved person who felt put upon, like, you just make me.
An entitled
Go ahead and try to make me. See what happens. All right, tough guy. Right? He was looking for a fight.
You fucked around and
He
found
knew
out.
He had a knife in his bag. I've been saying for days now, I could easily make the case as a prosecutor that this whole thing was a setup, that he went there with murder in mind.
Me too.
Why else would he have brought that knife to attack
I got
me
motive and everything.
into a tent?
All different types of
Why
motive.
else would he have dared Austin Metcalf to put hands on him? And then Austin does, in a way that didn't even knock him into the man next to him, Carmelo. And his aunt, before he can even be rattled in his seat, he's got a knife in the guy's chest. Okay, that's the reason we didn't have more witnesses. The lawyer for Carmelo Anthony was not talented. There's no question. He wasn't.
We
However,
know that.
the reason there was not a parade of witnesses is they did not exist. They weren't there. He cannot manufacture someone out of thin air.
So who the fuck are all these people talking about that baby was innocent? Who the fuck are all you people? You wasn't there. His own mama wasn't even there at the track meet, yo. So who the fuck are y'all? And then y'all getting online threatening people. Y'all getting online trying to dox niggas. I had that clown ass, coon ass motherfucking Black Panther nigga get on my motherfucking live yesterday talking about fuck me. Nah, nigga, fuck you. And if I catch your bitch ass up here in my motherfucking district, nigga, I'm calling the law on your whole ass. And I guarantee you them bitches ain't gonna be able to get you out. I guarantee you. And if that fat hoe bring her ass up here, we gonna make her lose some weight round this bitch. We gonna make her lose some weight round this motherfucker. You better stay your punk ass down there in motherfucking Texas where you at, nigga. We don't play that shit up here. No, you ain't coming up here about a motherfucking thing doing nothing to nobody, you fake ass Panther. You'll meet the real ones, you bitch ass nigga. Hey, look, just to let that nigga know he was a hoe. I sent that nigga some work over there. I said, what about these 3 little boys down there, the black boys down there, since that fat hog bitch want to talk about cooning and all of that? What about these 3 little boys that raped a little girl? Put rocks in her motherfucking mouth and all kind of shit. What about that punk bitch? Huh? What about that kid that killed that motherfucking father up there in New York because he asked him, hey man, could you we in a public area, man, could you turn that down? Motherfucker was killed by a teenager, black teenager. Fuck all that shit y'all talking about. We talking about the black on the white. No, hoe ass nigga, sorry ass fat bitch, hog. No. We talking about black on black, bitch. That's what the fuck we talking about. You niggas ain't no superior race, man. You're not. You ain't no fucking different. And God showing y'all, you ain't no motherfucking different than anybody else out here, yo. He's showing y'all. So keep acting ignorant, nigga. And you gonna fuck around and be on the bottom like how y'all motherfuckers keep throwing rocks at that bitch.
And now, they seem to be saying they wanted more of a fighter as an attorney. These people raised over $600,000 on Give, Send, Go for Carmelo's defense.
Surely did.
Lots of good lawyers would have been eager to take that kind of fee, not to mention the publicity this trial would generate. A lot of lawyers love that. But instead they went with Mike Howard. Did they do any research? Do they have access to Google? Because this is what Mike Howard posted on February 4th.
Hold on, wait a second. Didn't they use Google and all that other shit to find out all this information about Jeff Metcalf and his family? Didn't that clown ass bitch that be running down there evicting motherfuckers with the belt and a cowboy hat smoking the cigars and shit talking about she gonna put belt the ass to somebody? Didn't that bitch use motherfucking Google? And then she printed the shit off and then came in front of the motherfucking press and wasn't even prepared, man. This bitch, hold on, y'all. It's right here. Let's talk about you. You should be a sex offender. Well, he's not, bitch. What about you? With them fake ass veneers in your motherfucking mouth, hoe. Rock mouth, bitch. All them hoes, rock mouth. Rock mouth. Bitches' teeth fucked up. Fucked up. Now, for them to be as young as they is, I mean, there was some drug activity going on. Powerful drug activity. Why these bitches is sitting up here on this whole shit that they on. Would you say, Ms. Jones, you say everything just went too far all over? I mean, overall. No, the blacks took it that far, sweetie. And until black people start holding motherfucking accountability for the shit that they have done, ma'am, it's going to continue to keep being like this. It is. Until black people start holding accountability. And that means that another black got to hold that motherfucker accountability. You know, accountable, because we can see plainly, can't nobody else. A nigga only listen to another nigga. That's what y'all basically saying. Why is this Democratic Party pushing so much? Oh, because they know they can't go back over there to Africa with this reparation money that they hollering about. I'm telling y'all, hey, white folks, hey, testing, 1, 2. Say, boys, I'm telling y'all, I got a solution for this. Find one of these motherfucking states that it ain't really populated, but it's kind of large, and move all of these motherfuckers there. We put a fence up around that bitch so that they can't come up out that motherfucker. They stay in that bitch. There go they Black Wall Street all over again. They're not a part of the United States of America, so them motherfuckers have to find their own fucking resources. They build their own fucking government. Straight up. I say you send them over there to Iceland somewhere. Up in the Arctic somewhere. Let these niggas cool off for a little while, man. They real heated.
825, almost 2 months before Austin was murdered. Did he telegraph, I will be a shark for you? I will be fierce in a courtroom for you? I will take no prisoners for you? You tell me.
So what kind of lawyer do you want? Do you want an aggressive junkyard dog who's going to fight for you hard? Or do you want somebody who has a reputation as, easy to get along with? The answer might surprise you. While of course it's important to have somebody who fights for your rights and stands up for you, if they are that aggressive junkyard dog, the risk can be that they end up being obnoxious or offensive to judges, to prosecutors, and even to juries if your case goes to trial. I have cultivated a reputation at the courthouses in which I work as somebody who fights for their clients, and if you go to trial, I'm going to give you a hard-fought trial, but who's easy to work with, easy to get along with, and reasonable. That ends up benefiting my clients.
You heard what he said, goddammit. That's the white man that the motherfuckers say railroaded Carmelo. That's the white man. He just explained to y'all how he operate.
That ends up benefiting my clients.
Okay. I'm sorry, but you have yourselves to blame. A concept with which you should really familiarize yourselves. That you have yourselves to blame for the way your son turned out, for the way his trial turned out, for the way your lives turned out. What happened to $600,000, by the way? Where is that? Because just yesterday, he already filed for an appeal of the verdict and is pleading indigency, that he's, quote, penniless. So where's the money? Did it all go to this guy, Mike Howard? Or did it go to your mansion that you hung out in over the past year while you claimed you were receiving threats, driving around, living large? I'd love to know. Look, it's painfully obvious that Carmelo Anthony's parents let him down in numerous ways.
I understand.
And I want to end here, okay, on something that is actually largely true, that Anthony's father, Drew Anthony, said. Watch.
He said it in court yesterday. Forgot. He said that they told my son to look at me when I'm talking to you.
Who said that?
The dad.
Why not? That's what happens in a fucking impact statement. Look at me, motherfucker, while I'm talking to you. You stared my fucking kid in the face when you killed him. So look at me, nigga. You heard him say he was told that. He was told that. You and your bitch wasn't there, nigga. Y'all left him for dead. Y'all was outside doing interviews. The daddy already told him. Y'all was outside feeding them people information outside that motherfucker courtroom. See, again, these people fucked that kid over. They fucked him over. His own parents brought him into this world and fucked him over. Used him. Thought that he was gonna be the motherfucking ticket. And then when they found out he was about to go away for murder. Now y'all abandon him? Yeah, man, y'all niggas ain't right.
the son. Both of them said, "Look at me while we talking." Like, it's gonna come out. They said, "Look at me while we talking."
So?
What?
Yeah, motherfucker. Look me in my eyes.
They did say, "Look me in the eyes." I don't know how Drew Anthony knows that, because he didn't bother to show up during the sentencing and victim impact statements. He couldn't bother to be there for his son in that moment. He pieced out of there.
Bitch.
But back to what Drew claimed in that soundbite. Yeah, Hunter Metcalf, Austin's twin, and Jeff, his dad, did reportedly ask Carmelo to look them in the eyes during their victim impact statements. And Carmelo...
Like motherfucking men.
Only briefly looked at Bridget one time.
Something that Drew Anthony really ain't. Something that he ain't. A man. Because if he was, he would have understood what the men was talking about. They told that coward to look them in their motherfucking face. You took our loved one. You can't even look us in our face, nigga. I ain't say the nigga part. I'll put that on there. They probably wanted to say it, though. They definitely probably wanted to say it. But them some God-fearing people. They are. See, look, we done heard from a legal expert about why Carmelo got the time and why he got locked up. We done heard now from we did some fact checking on the Anthony family and how they handled this shit. We didn't go all into their dirty laundry and all that. No, we went with the facts that they're trying to manipulate. And they trying to play on y'all motherfucking hearts. These are some fucking despicable ass diabolical people, man. Now let's go over here and go hear something from the black women. Yeah, not them hoes that's standing up for Carmelo, but let's go hear from some black women, some mothers. Let's go here. Doc Rich, you on deck, baby. Y'all know what it is.
Couple's financial future is their advisor, who's building a portfolio designed to meet all.
So what are we talking about here?
Hold up, OG. We about to talk about it.
So there's been several videos recently that have gone viral following the Carmelo Anthony guilty verdict and 35 years of some black individuals saying some of the most racist and crazy things. Okay? And also just defending Carmelo Anthony. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me, but that's not everybody. And that's what we're here to talk about today. There are quite a few black people who are sick and tired of the nonsense. Okay? This stuff is absolutely silly, but there's more. All right? Let's jump into it.
You telling me a grainy video is shown to jurors, but it was shown in 4K clear to the people that witnessed it? No witness on that stand had that little man's back. None, 0 out of 21 people being questioned.
Fuck all them people. What about his own parents? You got this energy for Drew and his bitch ass mammy? You got this energy for them? Or you got an excuse for them? Huh? Which one is it, little whore? This bitch is a whore, man. I'm sick of y'all hoes.
Come on, man, I'm done with all of that. I feel the same way about white people, the same way they feel about my people. Yeah, try one of us.
Sounds like somebody needs a nap, because I completely understand how it feels to be so tired, but then to misdirect all of my frustration in the wrong direction. It sounds like so many people are running away from accountability as well as responsibility rather than running to it, taking it, reevaluating our community and our boys' influence, and teaching them the right thing rather than teaching them to always be victims. We glorify YNs, we glorify anger, we glorify unforgiveness and hatred, and then get mad when the system judges you based on your actions with all of that that's built up in your heart. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. You judge according to favoritism, which is in and of itself sin. Your hatred is blinding you, and through it you are conceiving a generation of black boys to only go to jail, never amounting to anything.
You tell them this should be a lesson for white folks that the community of the minorities that you guys are saying you support so much don't give a damn about you, because Carmelo Anthony was obviously guilty. A blind man could see that a mile away because he's black. The black community is saying that it's racism, that it's to support white people. That's why he's found guilty. The only reason they're standing behind this man is because he is black. If this was the all the way around, Austin Metcalf would have stopped Carmelo Anthony, they would have been burning down cities, BLM would have been all over the news, NWSCP would have been all around, and they would have been calling everything racism. We need justice for Carmelo if he was the one, but because it's not him, so hey, who gives a shit about the white kid? Watch this video and tell me what you think.
What was it like
when the verdict was read?
I feel like it was designed to protect white people, the system, and it was not designed to protect black people.
This should be a lesson.
I feel like it was designed to protect white people, and it wasn't designed to protect white people.
Well, if you don't do the crime, then you won't do any time. Don't stab somebody. You could have easily picked up your fist and used them. And I'm not advocating for violence. You shouldn't be putting your hands on people, but...
Yeah, but... Y'all know that word. Y'all always using it for an excuse. Haven't y'all noticed? Out of all this motherfucking shit that I've been doing, and y'all keep telling me why I'm coming down on the black woman and why I'm on her ass. Ain't y'all heard none but motherfucking women up on this bitch with this bullshit? Huh? Ain't you? You ain't heard nothing that you might have heard from his daddy. You might have heard from that handler nigga. You might have heard from a couple of dick-holding ass motherfucking coon ass bitch made niggas that was out there looking like clowns and fuck boys. But the vast majority of them are black women. You hear this shit? I'm not picking on y'all. This is the facts. You hoes want attention so fucking bad, you will side up with evil. But see, I knew that you would side up with evil because you let the fucking drug dealer and the killer live in your motherfucking house, bitch. You give him pussy. Not only do you give him pussy, you treat him like a husband, and the nigga treat you like a hoe.
You darn sure shouldn't be stabbing. It's crazy. Just saying. Just saying. Learn how to fight.
And let this case be an example to you about why you should always do the right thing. Because you see, if his parents would have told him, son, you need to plead guilty, let's get a plea agreement, maybe he wouldn't have got 35 years. But no, we're going to go on a smear campaign about the other family whose son got killed. And we're going to make this about us. And we're going to rack up a whole bunch of money, too, in the makings of this. And yeah, we're not going to put any towards your defense. Like, I can't feel bad for these people. This literally, the jokes are writing themselves. That boy got exactly what he deserved. Lock him up, throw away the key, and let...
Lock him up! Lock him up! Yeah, I mean, it is reported that they bought a $1 million house or rented out a $1 million home, bought a brand new Escalade, you know, $1 million home. I mean, renting, that is a crazy rental payment every single month, right? And then buying a new Escalade. I mean, I would assume Escalades are probably what, at least $100,000, if not more than $100,000. So that's what you're burning your money on?
Like niggas.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yup.
Should have taken that plea deal.
Yeah.
All right, should have taken a plea deal.
Checkers and rallies.
So should have. What did I say? What did I say, Miss Jones? Didn't I say I'd at least had that nigga plea out to motherfucking manslaughter?
Right? Should have taken a plea deal.
Why do everybody think Carmelo is not guilty? Like, y'all got to start taking race out of everything. Like, Carmelo is definitely guilty. He did not need to use deadly force against that boy. He killed that boy in cold blood. Look at the facts. Like, you was asked to leave the tent multiple times before they even did anything to you or touched you. You should have left the tent. That was his first mistake right there. When you trying to prove self-defense by deadly force, you have to have taken every option to get out the situation. He had an option to get out the situation. He did not have to stay in the tent when he did that. 2, he had the nerve to say, touch me and see what happens. You see what I'm saying? Like, Carmelo knew he had a knife on him. You see what I'm saying? And boom, you getting into it with 3-4 boys. You know they're gonna jump you. You know what I'm saying? So you egged him into fighting you so you had a reason to stab him, and it didn't go his way. Like, it's levels to self-defense, and I feel like we need to start teaching people what real self-defense is when it's coming to using deadly force. Now, when Oscar hit him, that was his right to hit him back because you hit me back. Like, we're fighting with our fists. Austin should never touch the boy, period, though. But he didn't have to kill him. Like, his life was not in danger. You at a track meet. Your life is not in danger at a track meet. You was in a tent.
Right.
That wasn't your school tent.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
I'm glad she understands that, because the bitches that I talk to keep saying, nah, man, it's deeper than that, nigga. It's deeper than that. It ain't like that. You don't know. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I do. I ran cross country for Bump Taylor over at Lincoln West High School. Not only did I run cross country, I ran the 4x4. I was the anchor for the 4x4. For Bump Taylor. One of the best motherfucking track coaches that Cleveland, Ohio ever had. He took Glenville to multiple motherfucking championships. Rest in peace, Bump. Rest in peace, OG. Straight up, man. And Bump was a father figure to all of us that didn't have no motherfucking fathers. Most of us that didn't have our fathers in the house, our mothers was in Bump's motherfucking physical education class, or they ran track for Bump when they went to Glenville. Diamond, you know about Bump. You say you went to Glenville, right? You know about Bump. He's a motherfucking legend. So I do know about these sports. I told you already, I played for the Academics, football, Muni League football. I ran cross country and track for Lincoln West. I was also on a chess team. All kind of shit, man. I played basketball for FDR before, and that's how I got on the drill team, because I broke my motherfucking thumb. I broke my thumb during the season, and I still wanted to travel with the team. So the only way I could travel with the team is travel with the drill team. Team player. Team player. For real. So for all you hoes that ain't never done shit, never, but get fucked and suck a dick and be loved and get your fucking what they call that shit, man? Your dopamine hit from them dope boys. Yeah, you was getting your dopamine hit, the attention from them dope boys and shit. I was out here doing real shit. For real. Y'all hoes don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I told y'all, man, when you're playing sports, you cannot go up under another motherfucking team's guy. You can't go on their bench. You can't be around them motherfuckers until the event is over with. So I don't know what the fuck all you motherfucking cum drunk ass bitches is talking about. And if you don't like me calling you a cum drunk bitch, then stop motherfucking saying stupid shit out your motherfucking mouth. Stop it. You want me to stop? You stop.
Feel like Austin was about to punch you or something. That doesn't give you the right to kill him.
Sure don't.
To stab him.
Sure don't.
You're at a track meet. You're not about to be beaten to death.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Now, if you were in a dark alley in the middle of the night, you know, and there's a group of individuals walking up to you,
like how them niggas hanging out up there, Edgewater,
you and
mothers,
you know, it looks like they're about
Cleveland
to,
mothers.
Bad to you. You might be able to get away in that type of situation in a dark alley, but in broad daylight at a school track meet. Sure, I know it wasn't at a school; it was down the street from the school. It wasn't
still their property
on school grounds.
They
but
leased it.
It's a school track.
They rented it.
Broad daylight. You're not about to be beaten to death.
Nope.
It's just not happening.
Nope.
It ain't. It's facts.
You see how quick they ran and grabbed him
they were
up?
trying to bully you type shit, but that's when you were supposed to walk away and go about your business. You didn't have to stab him. I don't think Carmelo should have got 35 years though either. I felt like maybe 15 to 20 because he young. Like, I don't think nobody under 21.
Listen, little mama, because you going all the way off the rails. He would have got the 15, 20 if he would have showed some fucking remorse. If him and his family and you motherfucking followers would have showed some fucking remorse towards the family, the victims, he probably could have got a better deal. But that judge knew. Y'all people wasn't doing shit for this kid, man. Y'all set this kid up. That's why that judge did what David Godown did for me. He gave him the least amount of time that he could really give him in order to make this motherfucking victim's family, man, feel some type of way. So that they can, you know, get over all this shit. Hey, ladies, let me ask you something. Why y'all coming at my motherfucking shit and then you leaving because I'm calling y'all them stupid ass bitches that you are? Let me ask you something. Y'all do know that tomorrow is Father's Day, right? How do you think that Jeff Metcalf is going to feel? Huh? How do you think that Jeff Metcalf is going to feel? His twin, one of his twins, ain't there. Y'all just, man, you black people just destroyed a fucking family, man. Y'all did. Y'all destroyed a fucking family, yo. Because your family fucked up. Your family fucked up. Dysfunctional motherfuckers can't even sit around each other and have decent conversations or a meal. Y'all motherfuckers always bringing liquor and drugs and then fighting like motherfucking rabid dogs around this bitch. I've been watching over the past motherfucking decade, which is 10 years for you slow hoes. I've been watching over the past 10 years. These women been out, these females, because I ain't gonna keep disrespecting my women and my ladies. These motherfucking females out here, these fucking incubators, sperm catchers. These motherfucking bitches is out here fighting like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker all over the goddamn nation. All over the nation. Every state. Bitches that wear them baby lashes and shit. Long ass fingernails. A head full of weave and dye and all that shit. Them hoes right there. Them the ones. Didn't I tell you, ladies? And now I'm talking to the women and the ladies. Didn't I tell y'all to stop standing so close to these bitches? Stop standing so close. Stop standing in solidarity with these bitches. This is why they can't get no motherfucking accountability.
25 years plus for life in prison. I don't believe that at all. But Carmelo is not innocent. He is not a victim. And this has nothing to do with
Hold on, greasy face bitch. You don't believe it. You don't believe it because one of your kids ain't Austin. That's why you don't believe it. Because it ain't one of your motherfucking kids. See how this going? It's a bunch of motherfuckers, man, who some deadbeat ass mammies, deadbeat ass fathers, deadbeat motherfuckers. Everybody opinionated. But ain't nobody proving no facts.
Now, granted,
when it is black people, I feel like we do be more harshly judged, and our punishment be worse against like a white person that probably did the same thing or similar.
And you know something, I used to think that way too, until I realized and I started looking at shit. We supposed to know better. We are. We supposed to fucking know better. Because if them white people, certain white people, can get over that motherfucking shit that their ancestors did to black people, then what the fuck is wrong with you slow ass niggas? They ain't trying to forget a motherfucking thing. They trying to move on. They ain't trying to stay stuck like you niggas for 400 motherfucking years. Y'all don't get it though.
Carmelo definitely do need to be in prison. Like he definitely.
So what the fuck are you talking
So
about,
Apartments.com renters will start coming out.
What are you talking about?
It's easy to
be in
shine,
prison.
but everything's going your way. But who are you when life goes off script? See, I face bladder cancer and even legal.
Definitely do need to be in prison. Like he definitely killed.
Telling you, y'all bitches slow, man.
Lawyer.
Slow as fuck.
If you feel like that is the case, should have paid for a better lawyer.
Bingo.
Because at the end of the day, you knew you were guilty.
Yep.
Like, how did they not know he was guilty? Like, they knew.
He said
they had the conversations. They went over it. They sat down. I'm sure they sat down with him.
He said he
told
did.
him all the details, so they knew he was guilty. So if that is the case, you should have either spent that money that they raised on a high-powered attorney, somebody who's known to get people out of sticky situations, or just taking a plea deal.
That's all.
Then you wouldn't have gotten 35 years.
Sure wouldn't.
And I disagree on the not giving people under 21 harsh sentences.
Me too.
That's becoming an excuse now.
Didn't I just show y'all the motherfucking... Didn't I just talk to y'all yesterday about little Yummy Sanford? Didn't I? Yummy wasn't nothing but 11, 12 years old. His own gang killed him because he accidentally shot another nigga's little niece. He shot a high gang member's opponent's fucking niece. And it caused a war. And instead of them grown-ass niggas going to fight that war about their young soldier who made a mistake, these niggas just took him out. That was the best thing for Lil Yummy, because they say that Yummy had him a couple of bodies on him already, though. Yeah. Y'all ain't noticed that them Chicago kids, they killers at a young age. Again. Chicago ground zero for the Black Panther Party. After COINTELPRO dismantled the Black Panther Party, this is what's been going on. Now, mind you, you got Louis Farrakhan up there with his big ass mosque, compound, and all of that other shit. You got the DNC, Democratic National Convention, up there. You got all of this powerful shit going on up there. But it's a hellhole. And it's a hellhole being ran by some children. Children. You ask where they mamas at. And this ain't no pun. But Miss Duck, where was you at when your fucking children died? Damn near all her sons. Damn near all her sons. And y'all girls keep talking about, I ain't got no money to relocate. I want to save my children's life, but I ain't got no money to relocate. But you got money to go drink. You got money to get high. You got time to go fuck on other niggas. Y'all do. Ladies. Y'all got all the time in the world. But y'all don't utilize it for your fucking children with your selfish ass.
On the second channel, on Extra Rich, and if you're not subscribed to Extra Rich, definitely go and subscribe to Extra Rich, XTRA space RICH. We checked out a video over there where these individuals, these YNs, were like, yo, but I'm only 17, or I'm only 16, I'm only... They're using that as an excuse now to act foolish. So no, listen, I say as young as 12, you can get the death penalty. As young as 12, you can get the death penalty. 100%. 100%. Now, do I think that that should be in all cases? No, of course not. We've all done stupid things, but if there's a 12-year-old out here being a menace to society on social media,
gang,
yeah, you know, showing guns and throwing up gang signs and doing all this extra stuff, shooting people, killing people, and it's known, yeah, death penalty. You up out of here. Congratulations, you played yourself. Game over. It's the way that I feel about it. Y'all can get in the comments and let me know if you agree or disagree, why or why not. But these youngins, man, they're using their youth as an excuse.
They mamas taught them to do it. They mamas taught them to do it.
I'm tired of it.
They mamas and them gangbangers taught them to do it.
Black people, go home. Okay? He's guilty. Go home, all right? Ain't no need you getting in trouble, okay? And going to jail too. Go home. This is not the time to protest. This is not the time to riot. This is not the time to act a fool, okay? This is not the time, okay? The time to do all of that was y'all could have prevented all of this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never had this much energy for anything in the black community unless it includes somebody else of another race. Never, okay? Like, black people kill black people every single day. I'm talking about...
I was literally just talking about this. I can't remember if it was on this channel or on the other channel, Extra Rich, but I was literally just talking about this. Black people...
That's all that Ethiopian man said to that fat hog bitch down there cosplaying as a motherfucking Black Panther. That's all he said to her. And she told him, go on over there with your Cooney. We ain't here for all that shit today. Oh, I'm going to play that hoe again. I'm going to play her again. I already showed you what she looked like. I'm going to let you hear what she sound like. Bitch don't sound pleasant. She sound like a demon. She pink as fuck. She is. Pink toe bitch. Sitting up here talking about black people. Like you really from Africa, ho. You got more Caucasian up in you with your red ass than any fucking thing, bitch. More Caucasian. And you sitting up here with that whole shit like that. You and that motherfucking fuckboy ass nigga that came on my post. Weirdo ass, tatted face ass nigga. Chairman Fred Hampton wouldn't have never let you be frontline, nigga. He wouldn't have never even let you even march, nigga. With them tattoos on your face. Fuck boy. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't know about the real Panthers. Y'all don't know about the real ones. Y'all just going off these niggas dressing up in these motherfucking costumes. They dress up in costumes, whether it's African garment, Black Panther garment, whatever. Anything to bring intimidation. Come on, mama. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that because you really touching on some shit. And you hoes need to listen to this woman. Y'all need to listen to her.
In an uproar when it's either a cop or another race that does something to a black person. But there's black people in Chicago that die all the time.
Right now they die. Somebody getting killed.
I don't see all of these race hustlers.
Right
I don't see
now.
them anywhere. Unless there's money to be made off of the situation.
What I
That's
just
it.
tell y'all.
If there's a
all
cop
up there?
involved, or if there's another race involved, especially white, then there's money to be made.
Who I
So that's
tell
when
y'all
you'll
up
see them.
there?
But if not, if it's just black on black,
They don't give a
is brought
fuck.
to you in part by
They don't give a fuck. Unless it's one of theirs, or man, they don't give a fuck, Jack.
but if not, if it's just black on black, shh, we ain't gonna talk about it. It's a damn shame.
Smoking motherfuckers. And y'all post videos, y'all laugh, y'all like, oh, he was this and he was, nigga, you can't tell the truth no more in the black community. You considered a fucking snitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably mad at the 4 people, the 4 boys, the 4 black boys. I don't know if it was boys, but the 4 black people who testified against him. Y'all probably mad at them, calling them all
They
kinds of
are.
names. I know y'all are.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? People know the difference between right and wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It don't matter how the fuck you look and what your skin color is. You don't get a pass because you black. Okay? He's guilty. Y'all know he's guilty. Y'all trying to get back from what and for who and for what? What purpose is it gonna serve? Like, y'all still mad about who? It's always, y'all always in the uproar about something. But when it happens in our community every day, y'all turn y'all head and act like y'all ain't seen shit, okay? No snitching, don't do that, it's against blah, 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 blah. Y'all see this shit happening every single day and y'all don't say anything. It's only when another race is involved. It's only when another race is involved. Y'all don't care about y'all own communities. Y'all know what's going on in your community. Ain't nobody gonna speak up and say shit, but as soon as somebody else, y'all got so much to say. You can't speak on this. You're not black. You can't speak on this. I'm black, and I've been saying this forever. They're gonna keep fucking around, and they're gonna keep finding out. Okay? That mama got on the stand and wanted the court to have mercy on her son. Like she didn't know what the fuck her son was doing. How you don't know what your child is doing? You know, parents know exactly who their kids are. You know how I know? That's they fucking kids. How you don't know what your child is doing? So as soon as a child get in trouble, it's like, oh, my baby was good. He was a good kid.
Bullshit.
If he was a good kid, why he out here murdering people?
I was literally saying the same thing just yesterday.
I said the same thing about my son. Niggas is, man, you a hoe ass nigga, man. You a motherfucking nigga. You ain't no real daddy. Because I said, if my son get into some trouble, he gonna have to be a man about that shit. He gonna have to be a little man about that shit. Straight up. I had to be a man for some shit that I didn't do. You did it, nigga. So you gonna have to stand on that shit. Will dad leave you? No, man, dad ain't never gonna fucking leave you, nigga. But I ain't coming in no penitentiary to visit you neither. I send you whatever the fuck you need. But I ain't about to come in that motherfucker. And if you in that bitch and you playing with them gangbanger niggas and you getting extorted, I ain't sending you no money in. Now, if you in there doing what you need to do and you rehabilitating yourself, you being a leader, you saying fuck them gang members and fuck everybody the fuck else, then yeah, I got you, son. And dad really got you when you come up out that motherfucking gate, nigga. Not like how all these fake ass black niggas do, picking niggas up in limos and all that shit. No, man. No, nigga. I ain't picking you up in shit. I'll make sure that you do get home, though. But I'm not picking you up in shit. You didn't have no reason to be there. If you'd have listened to your father instead of your bitch ass mammy and them fuckboy ass niggas that you run around with, you wouldn't have never went to prison, son.
I said, bro, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. Oh, my son is an angel. No, your son is a demon.
They said they on demon time.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
And I told the story about a situation where this kid was like this rapper, and he would wear a mask when he was rapping, and at night he would be this thug, this gangster who allegedly had killed people. If I remember correctly, it was upwards of like 5 different people that he had killed. But during the day, he was a basketball player out of school. Granted, he did get good grades. And it's like, bro, you didn't know? When your son disappears after basketball practice and don't come home till 2 o'clock in the morning, you didn't think something was going on with that? You thought he was just a scholar? That ain't normal.
I had to be home when the street lights came on, nigga. My mama told me don't let them street lights beat your motherfucking ass home. Straight up. Granny was like that too. Them street lights come on, you ain't got no door key, you better not come ringing her fucking doorbell. Stay your ass outside. That's why I used to keep me a tent outside, nigga, or I used to sleep on the porch. For real. Ask my neighbors. I used to sleep on the porch, man. Granny wouldn't let me in, nigga. Them niggas would come out early in the morning to check their mail or take the trash out there, see me over on my grandmama's porch. Knock the fuck out on her lawn chairs. But I knew the rules. I didn't bang on the door, ring, Granny. No, man. If I come up on there, if it's dark outside and Granny car in that motherfucking driveway, if her car in that fucking driveway, I ain't ringing that doorbell or knocking on shit. I'ma wait until she open up that motherfucking door in the morning, and then I'ma have to explain to her why I didn't come in when I was supposed to. But see, you bitches don't even do that, man. Y'all think, I bought my son an iPhone. So what you bought him an iPhone is cracked the fuck up, bitch. Stupid hoe. You gave this nigga a $1,000, $2,000 fucking phone. Nigga ain't even passing. Nigga ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit. And you sitting up in this motherfucker looking goofy.
Granted, he did get good grades. And it's like, bro, you didn't know? When your son disappears after basketball practice and don't come home till 2 o'clock in the morning, you didn't think something was going on with that? You thought he was just a scholar?
With a 3.7.
That ain't normal. Long story short, he ended up dying in front of his mom. Yeah. You know.
Streets unforgiving.
Got popped right in front of his mama.
See what I tell y'all? These gangs is weak as fuck. Rules of the street, no women, no children, no motherfucking seniors, Jack. I'm the one who added in no motherfucking disabled. I added that. Because they can't defend themselves. They can't. So babies, seniors, and fucking disabled on my watch. I don't give a fuck about no bitch. If she ain't up under my motherfucking covering and she ain't my old lady, fuck that motherfucking bitch. She's not gonna get me hurt. She not gonna get me killed. Cause she wanna go out here and be out in these motherfucking streets with these bitches. Let's go! All these rotten ass bitches around Carmelo mother like she's something. Oh, girl, it's gonna be okay. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Cause see, now she gotta shed tears of fear. Miss Metcalf gotta shed tears of fucking anger, disappointment, regret. Because this maggot ass bitch with 4 fucking children took her 1 out of 2 of her motherfucking children from her. A maggot bitch. And then you got the nerve to not only just lie on this lady. Y'all can leave up out of here. If you rewind this motherfucking live, you'll see why I say this bitch is a liar. Am I lying, Ms. Jones? With the evidence that I have provided, you'll see this bitch is a born liar. That hoe ass daddy he is, sperm donor he is. See, this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, y'all better be careful about who y'all fucking on.
Darn shame.
Who's having mercy for Austin and his family? Where is the mercy for the grieving family? Yes, okay, he's going to jail. It is a loss for both families. Mm-hmm. But one family can still talk to their family member.
Didn't I say that?
One family will never be able to talk to their family member.
Didn't I say that?
That's the whole point. Okay?
Now
that's his mercy.
For Mr. Metcalf's sanity and his salvation, I asked him, hey, Mr. Metcalf, I understand that you're angry and I can't tell you how or when to get over this, but you're going to have to find some way in your heart, sir. You said that you forgive him. You're going to have to find some way in your heart to help that young man. I understand if he doesn't show any remorse. I understand if he on some bullshit. Then it's fucking. Flop his ass at the parole board. Straight up. Because that appeal ain't riding, Charleston. I'ma tell you, bro. That appeal is not about to ride. And you know why it's not gonna ride? Look at all these ignorant ass niggas. You say you the king of the nigga nation, right? Yeah. Yo, unruly Texas niggas, my nigga, fucked it up for this boy. And you even admitted to that.
Right there is that he's breathing right now. Because if it had been an eye for eye, baby, he's supposed to have been gone too.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all be delusional up here. It doesn't make any sense. We literally see killing every day in our neighborhoods, and we turn a blind eye.
Not me.
We don't say shit.
Not me.
The black community ain't doing nothing for the black community.
Not me.
Keeping the black community down. I said it.
Not
y'all
me.
not out here doing nothing. Nothing at all.
I
but
agree.
Being in your feelings and trying to get everything fucking free. Y'all don't want to do shit. Yeah, y'all don't want to do shit. But fucking complain. He is guilty. I'm sorry. Take y'all narrow asses the fuck home and deal with tell your kids what the fuck is going on. I see some lady say she got 5 boys. She don't know what to tell her boys now. Tell them motherfuckers to abide by the law. What's so hard about that?
But, ma'am, that's the same bitch that I posted up with that motherfucking bottle of liquor outside doing the interviews. That's the same bitch. Look at the glasses. Look at the fucking hat. It's the same exact bitch. She said that part after they did the interview with her and she had the motherfucking drinky drink in her hand. She said that, what am I supposed to tell my 5 boys? After the fact. She done got a little tipsy. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all need to leave that liquor alone, man. That shit killing y'all.
What about abiding by the law? Keeping your hands to yourself. This is very simple. He could have kept, no matter what was going on under that tent, he could have kept his hands to himself, but he chose not to.
He could have just walked away.
Does not equal death. A push does not equal getting stabbed. A push does not equal getting shot. I'm sorry. Who was teaching y'all this bullshit?
The mamas. The mamas.
The problem is the black community. It's not nobody else. And until we start taking accountability for what is going on in our community, we're going to forever and ever continue dealing with this. Get out your emotions, black people.
What I say, fuck your feelings.
100% facts. 100% facts. This isn't rocket science here. This is pretty darn simple. It's cut and dry.
Don't I tell y'all that all the time? This shit ain't rocket science.
It's absolutely shameful that you got some black folks out here crying, yelling, and screaming about this verdict. And it's like, killed somebody. You don't get to kill somebody because they pushed you. And the witnesses all said that that's exactly what happened. He was the aggressor. He was the one in the wrong.
Even the black
so-called
kids.
friend said he was the one in the wrong. And some of the witnesses were black. So what are we talking about here? Since they want to bring race into it all the time, some of the witnesses were black themselves. And they all said basically the same thing. Carmelo was wrong. Simple. He was wrong. So,
cut and dry.
Yeah, I think you should have got more time. You killed somebody, bro.
Me too. I don't think he should have got that. Nah. Because when I went to trial and I lost my trial, if it wasn't for the fucking judge showing mercy upon me because he knew that I didn't motherfucking do nothing wrong, I was just convicted by a trial by jury. Jury stacked for real against me. It was even a couple of my father's fucking friends up on the jury. I had to get rid of 2 of them. One of them got to stay. Straight up. One of them got to stay. But I got rid of 2 out of the 3. That's how I say, y'all motherfuckers talking all this shit about jury selection and all of that. I sat in Carmelo's motherfucking shoes. At 23 years old, a fresh 23, I sat in Carmelo's shoes. To have a coward-ass nigga that was supposed to be my brother leave me for fucking dead. He didn't ask me my side of the story. He didn't ask me a motherfucking thing. He ran with that narrative. And then you hoe-ass niggas over here in Glenville, I'm gonna always call y'all niggas that roll with that nigga a hoe. Cause you are. Birds of a feather flock the fuck together, bitch. You niggas hoes, man. That nigga, he set me up to get me out of the way. Real talk. To get me out of the way. And then not pay me. And so he antagonized me to have an excuse. Oh, he talking shit. I ain't gotta pay him. I let the fans know that he ain't shit. He ain't nobody. You bitch ass niggas ain't made a hit since I left y'all motherfucking camp, hoe ass nigga. You ain't made a hit. Yeah. You cursed your whole fucking group, you fuck boy. You did. For 26 years, I've been begging this man. Hey, man, take these motherfucking coals up off your head, man, and go ahead and straighten me out, nigga. Straighten me out, nigga. Fuck you. That's what he say. He sent some gangbangers and his little brother him to come get me at 6:30 in the fucking morning. He won't answer for that. But he got so much to say on Beyond the Harmony. Yeah, I'll put you out there, ho nigga. He got so much to say on Beyond the Harmony. Why you don't tell them motherfuckers about that? That little interval. Hey, Cecil M. Why y'all ain't never asked that nigga what's up with me? Huh? Y'all can ask him about everything else. You say we cool, right, Cecil? Why y'all ain't never asked that nigga? Oh, I get it. Because y'all was trying to get y'all position. Oh, man, I'm not getting involved. Why not? You getting paid off of it. Why not?
You killed somebody. 35 years to me ain't enough. Especially when you could do half, possibly half. 35 ain't enough. Give him 50. Nah, 50 is crazy. I guess 35 is pretty close. I would say about 40. Yeah, 40-ish. 40-something. Yeah. Because he's what, 19? So that means a mandatory minimum of at least 20. So that puts you at 40. So maybe 45 you get out. Nah. I'm going to say 50. 50 years. Bare minimum, you got to serve half. So that'll give him 25. Yeah, I like that. So maybe 50, he'll get out. I like that. 50 years should have been the sentence, in my humble opinion. But what do y'all think? What should have been the sentence?
A lot of these motherfuckers feel as though he should be at home right now. For real. Come on, y'all keep saying that I'm on these women ass and all this shit, and that I be disrespecting the black women, and I be all on this bullshit. But y'all know me, like I say, this is a truth platform over here. Let's go over here and holler at my nigga TJ the Realist. He's also a new content creator that I've been getting some information up off of, and I've been doing some fact checking on, and his information that he's speaking on is in fact correct. It is. So, like I say, I'm here to bring y'all the truth. Let's go ahead and go over here. He say, "Dear white America." Check it out. Go, TJ.
Keeping you hydrated is kind of our thing. The watermelon hydration smoothie is back, only at Smoothie King.
Old Spice gentlemen.
Bullshit.
I've always been a gentleman.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This particular sector of the black community are some of the worst humans on the planet. When you see shit like this, keep scrolling. Do not engage. Don't say a word, because they want you to engage. That's their culture. Their culture is violence. Their culture is chaos. Their culture is hatred. This is what they do. That particular sector, in which I call sector niggas, that's what they do. They want the attention. They want to offend. Allow them to stay in their beehives and continue being fucking scumbags. Keep scrolling. Do not engage. So I got a message to white America, right? Not even just white America. America in general. You know what I mean? This is my message for y'all. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Because black folks been dealing with this shit. We been knowing about this shit. And we've been avoiding this shit. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about that particular sector of black folks within the black community that are the worst motherfuckers on the planet, in which I call them sector niggas, right? Let me tell you something. White folks in particular, let me tell y'all something. They hate you. They will always hate you. It's nothing you could do to get them to not hate you. They hate each other. They hate everything outside of their beehive. Right now, they are spreading AI-generated photos of themselves pissing on Austin Metcalf's grave. Do you think that's new to them? Matter of fact, do y'all think that's new to us? Listen to the rappers. Julio Fulio, for example. He was known for visiting the graves of his enemies and talking shit about them at their grave. Pissing on somebody's grave, that is not new to the black community. And yes, I know those photos are AI generated, but black folks really do that shit. My bad, I take that back. Sector niggas. Because there's definitely a difference between sector niggas and upstanding black folks like myself. You know what I'm saying? But they really do this shit. And a lot of people say that this Carmelo Anthony trial, they say that it exposed division in America. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. What it did was that it exposed how stupid these motherfuckers in the black community really are. And if y'all don't see the difference between upstanding black folks and them sector niggas, you're being disingenuous. These sector niggas put themselves on a national platform. They completely embarrass themselves. But you know what I love about this shit? Us upstanding black folks, men and women, just upstanding black folks in general, we've been knowing about these sector niggas. We grew up with sector niggas. We got family members that are sector niggas. Black folks move out of certain urban neighborhoods and urban inner city communities because they want to get away from sector niggas. I'm glad this shit happened. Everything that's going on right now, these folks walking up, attacking white folks, these folks looking stupid on their videos talking about F all white people, we need to go at white people. Welcome to the show, because those are the sector niggas that we've been telling y'all about.
Chris Rock said it before. There's a difference between black people and niggas. These are the niggas that we're talking about. All these folks making these videos, being crazy, being stupid, spreading misinformation, being outright racist. These people that are attacking y'all in y'all comment section, stalking y'all DMs on Facebook, Instagram, X. These are the sector niggas.
And I'm going to play y'all a clip. Shout out to my homegirl too, man, one of my investigators. I'm going to play y'all a clip from that fuckboy ass nigga, that fake ass Black Panther nigga. He done posted up some shit. My homegirl, she just sent it to me. So soon as the brother get finished, I'm going to go ahead and we going to get into that too. He ain't lying. These bitch ass motherfuckers, like I said, because I called him a fake ass Black Panther. A fake. I exposed him for being a fucking fake. Now I'm getting antagonized. Now you talking shit. Well, you came to the right motherfucking platform. Because I guarantee they come. Hey, come on out of there. Come on up out of there, man. You up there fucking with this motherfucking man. You trying to fuck with his First Amendment right. You over here spreading propaganda. And now you mad at this man. Come your ass on up out of there. Straight up. Straight up. Hold up, T. I got you.
It is a clear difference. And I am so glad that these sector niggas exposed themselves at the national level so every other race in America could see that it's a clear difference between upstanding black folks and fucking sector niggas. It is a clear difference. And like I said before, if you do not see that difference, you're stupid your damn self. You're being disingenuous your damn self. If y'all can't differentiate, man, I ain't even gonna try to say that word, man, because I can't even say it. If y'all can't separate, right? If y'all cannot separate these sector niggas from upstanding black folks, you live under a rock. You live under a rock. It's their culture. They're chaotic. They're violent. They're aggressive. They're stupid. They're slow. They're hateful. They are everything bad. Okay? So I'm going to wrap this video up by saying this. The Carmelo Anthony trial did not expose division. I'm going to say it again. It did not expose division between white and black.
It exposed them.
It did not.
It exposed
It exposed how bad these sector niggas really are. And they did it at the national level. They did it under the spotlight. So now everybody can see, damn, I see why other black folks do not like these niggas.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Because these people give me so much motherfucking flack over here. They give me so much motherfucking flack. For no reason. Just flack. Come on, man. Let's go on here. Hey, shout out to my homegirl for dropping this on me. This that coon-ass, fake-ass Black Panther nigga, y'all. Hold up. We loading up right now. Pull this nigga up. Come on, man. Pull this coon up.
The Carmelo Anthony case, I ain't put no...
Whoa, nigga. Hold the fuck up. He say, do y'all think that Charleston White versus Carmelo Anthony's father? Check this out. Let's see what we got going on over here, y'all.
Goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video, man. Hey, nigga, I'd rather stay with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Carmelo daddy. Nigga is weak, dock-sided, conservative. I ain't standing with no weak-ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak-ass nigga Benjamin Crump, nigga. I'm out. I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't put no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me.
What did I say to y'all, people? What did I fucking say to y'all? See, Charleston ain't no stupid motherfucker. They was playing on Charleston because Charleston from Texas. And Charleston got them motherfucking them goons behind him. But Charleston wasn't about to turn on his motherfucking white people who done looked out for him. And he got mulatto mixed children. After all of the evidence that came out, now this nigga on his own. That was his only help. I heard Boosie donated $500,000 to the cause. Hey, Mr. Hatch, you might want to say that for yourself. You might want to say that for yourself, man. Fuck all the bullshit, man. Fuck Carmelo and his, like Charleston say, his weak-ass motherfucking daddy. That nigga can't even talk. He's sitting up here trying to blame the motherfucking lawyer that he let some nigga tell him to go get. Yeah, man. That nigga was about to set Charleston up, man. Get Charleston fucked all the way around. People been trying to kill Charleston, man. Been trying to fuck over him because he stand on what's right. Now, who knows? Maybe Charleston got up off the case when he found out that motherfucker Boosie donated to that shit. You know, Charleston and Boosie, they don't like each other, man. Yeah, they don't like each other at all. And if them two niggas got to work together for this kid, no, Carmelo, sorry, buddy. Yeah, gang, gang. Yeah, gang, gang. You done chose up, nigga. You chose the wrong side. I keep telling niggas about choosing up. Ain't no more yellow line. Ain't no more of that straddling the fence shit, man. No. Either you gonna stand for what's right, and if need be, you gotta die for standing what's right. Or you gonna keep falling for what the fuck you been falling for. Now, since my people didn't drop that down on me and we done went through all of this other shit, y'all ladies thought y'all was gonna get up out of here without Charlie getting on your ass, huh? No, I ain't. No, I ain't. All you Carmelo Anthony supporting ass bitches. I ain't about to get up off your motherfucking ass, bitch. You got like fucked up. All the way fucked up. Because we got some of them motherfuckers up here in every goddamn city, yo. Let's go. Now, since these bitches always lying, talking about somebody lying on a motherfucking kid, they talking about the motherfucking teachers picking on their kid. But then they sit up and come up out they same motherfucker. My baby a straight A student. He this, he that. Let's go talk to some of these motherfucking teachers, shall we? Let's go talk to them.
That's why these kids out of control. It's the parenting. Y'all some parents, I gotta say.
Teachers and parents are looking at this problem with the kids and saying, how are we going to fix this problem? The teachers think that it's the parents' fault. The parents think that it's the teacher's fault. There's got to be an answer somewhere. Here's some more videos and let me know what you think in the comments below.
Parents, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. 9 times out of 10, it is not the school. It is not the school district. It's not the teacher. It is your child. I know as parents that is hard to have to swallow that your kid could do or say some of the things your school and your teacher said they did. But 9 times out of 10, it is. Now, I know there's very few chances that it is a bad teacher in a bad school, because that does happen. But the majority of the time, it is not. So it always hurts my heart to see people get on Facebook, these parents, and get to ranting and going on and bashing an actual teacher or school system and tarnishing reputations that don't need to be tarnished. I know you love your child, but you also need to hold your children accountable. Stop doing everything for them and let them learn to be good human beings. And trust your teacher until they give you a reason not to. My child couldn't do that. They can, and they probably did. We need to trust our teachers until they give us a reason not to be. It's not kids right now. It's parents that make teaching so hard.
So he came home and told you I don't like him. Okay, and then you called me to ask me why I don't like him.
Okay. Well, if he meant that I don't like when he disrupts my class, get up out of his seat and walk around like he owns the place, doesn't turn in any work, doesn't even attempt to do his classwork or put forth any effort into anything, distracts the other students because he doesn't want to do his work, and so he doesn't want anybody else to do their work because he wants everybody else to be sitting there doing nothing like he's doing. Okay. Because he can't keep his hands off other people's children. Anytime he has an issue with somebody, he has to put his hands on them instead of using his words.
Whoa! Wait a second. Didn't they just say that same shit about Austin and Hunter Metcalf? But this is a black teacher talking about a black fucking student. This is a black teacher talking about a black fucking student in her class. And y'all want me to sit up here and believe what this bitch saying about Carmelo? Fuck his accolades, bitch. You don't know for real. And them people probably only just telling you what you want to hear because he the star motherfucking player. Like I said, man, y'all hoes, man, I'm telling you, hey, y'all reckoning has come. Y'all got away with too motherfucking much. And it wasn't no way in fuck God was about to sit up here and keep letting y'all fuck over these kids.
Because he wants to be rewarded with treats even though he hasn't deserved anything because he does not follow directions. Because he's being held accountable for the things that he does and does not do in this classroom, and he doesn't like it. Because every time he leaves my classroom, another adult comes to me telling me how he does not listen or follow directions well. Because while the class is trying to learn and work, he's humming, whistling, and dancing all over the place, acting like he has no self-control. Because he wants me to let him disrupt my entire class and not say anything to him because he has no consequences at home and he doesn't want any at school. So if me not tolerating those things in my classroom means that I do not like him, I guess I don't.
The following are actual emails I have received from parents with reasons of why their child should not have to do their math homework. I was notified by my child that you make them miss lunch in order to do their math homework. This is problematic. You have traumatized my child. I will be reporting you to admin, and I want him removed from your class. There's also the parent who complained about me to an external mental health counselor who reached out to me to set up an appointment. Last night, my child had an emotional breakdown because they got frustrated with the homework. You have assigned way too much homework. Now keep in mind, this was at the beginning of the year. A lot of 7th graders came in not knowing 3rd, 4th, 5th grade math because of COVID. The homework I assigned was to students who did not know how to do basic things that they should already be competent in, like adding fractions. I cannot teach you
No,
something.
hold on, teacher. These bitches say that these children are the most educated and they the most brilliant motherfuckers. That's what these hoes running around here yelling. That's what they barking. That's what they all in face. Yeah, my baby's 3.7. My baby's straight A's. I told y'all that them little motherfuckers couldn't read. They couldn't count. I knew that they couldn't because they can't even sign their name in cursive or read in cursive. I knew them little motherfuckers couldn't read. And then I sat back and I seen a clip on YouTube when the dude just walked up to the motherfucking, a couple of them, young motherfuckers, asked them to read a paragraph. Them motherfuckers couldn't even read it. They got the cussing and shit, and that shit, what the fuck is this? These kids. It was a simple paragraph, man. Simple. They couldn't even read it. But y'all hoes run around here talking about what your fucking kid can and can't do and what they accolades are. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all bitches need to shut up.
Know how to add 3-digit numbers and how to add fractions. So that is what I said
So
to
if
the
they
parent.
can't add 3-digit numbers and they can't do fractions, and no wonder they can't sell the dope. Yeah, they don't know 7, 14, 14, 28, 28 times 4. They don't know that. They don't know that. No wonder y'all getting cheated out here. Yeah. Y'all getting cheated out here by these young stupid motherfuckers. Don't know how to weigh it, don't even know how to use a ruler. That's what we call a scale, a ruler. They don't even know how to use that bitch. For real. If we give him a real yardstick, he don't even know what the fuck. He can't even count off the inches and the millimeters on that bitch. So, ladies, explain this to me. How in the fuck do you expect that young man to learn anything about a trade if he up under your punk ass all motherfucking day long and you ain't teaching him how to read, how to count, none of that shit? I told you, I count the money before it even hit the table, nigga. Y'all sitting up here trying to talk to a nigga. Bitch, my motherfucking son got a high school diploma. From a suburban school. His daddy got a motherfucking college education. His mama got a college education. That kid ain't stupid at all. My little nigga highly intelligent. Highly. Shows that a lot of y'all bitches ain't as intelligent as y'all say.
Is currently at a 3rd grade level. The math questions on the homework assignment do not align with the state standards for 7th grade. I will not be putting my child in distress for content they do not need to know, and my child will not be doing this assignment. This is from a parent who actually made my life very, very difficult all year.
But this the same bitch that won't even homeschool her child. You gonna tell the teacher, who's the authority over his education, you gonna tell the motherfucking teacher who gave this nigga assignments, who trying to get him caught up, you gonna tell her, because he ain't doing his motherfucking part. He running the streets with gang with a poo shiesty on in 100-degree weather. You gonna tell her that you ain't gonna let your kid, okay, I'd expel his ass. Are you black women really seeing how detrimental you are to your sons? So it means that my statement stands. It stands. For real. You bitches are the worst motherfucking thing for your children. You are that boy's first motherfucking enemy, ho, if you ain't on your shit. You are. You are his first enemy if you keep him away from his fucking father. Man, listen.
My child had soccer practice until 8 p.m. and was too tired to complete the homework. Please excuse them from this assignment. I get it. People are tired. Not a problem. How about you ask for another day? How about you say my child will do it over the weekend? I'm okay with an extension as long as they get the practice. But no, they just didn't want to do it.
See, she even coming with some, man, she trying to be diplomatic with your dumb ass, you cum drunk bitch. She's trying to be diplomatic. She's like, oh, okay, fuck it. I just need this kid to get this shit done. For real. I cannot be having all these kids failing, and I'm doing my part. Your kid is not doing their part. These children are coming to school. They not properly rest. They not properly fed. They not properly clothed. All of this shit. And that's your watch, single mama. Yeah, that's your watch, bitch. Because you ain't got no man. And you don't want no man. And you say, fuck a man. So it's on you. Hey, didn't I tell y'all motherfuckers they about to start punishing these parents? So that means, since the fathers ain't in their lives, that means a lot of you bitches about to go to jail. Maybe the motherfucking population to get right over here. You lock a lot of you criminal-minded, scamming ass bitches the fuck up. Your kid and you too. Straight up.
Teachers literally cannot hold students accountable when the parents will find every excuse in the book because their child is too emotional and too tired. So then you're going to complain about your child failing. It is the parents' fault that the child...
When a man get to talking about his feelings and how he feel, the whole first thing come out of her mouth is he's emotional. No, bitch, that little faggot ass son of yours that changed his gender is emotional.
I don't
know how y'all teachers do it. I have no idea how y'all do it. I just watched a video of I guess she's an administrator, maybe she's the principal at the school. Not sure her exact title, but I know she's not the teacher, where she had to have a phone call with a parent about the behavior of her child. When I tell y'all, this phone call was so hard to watch from the teacher's end, and the teacher or the administrator, she did a great job with controlling her tone and controlling what she said, but that mama, that's why these kids out of control. It's the parenting. Y'all some parents, I gotta say. Y'all are some parents. The administrator is explaining to the mom that her child is suspended for 4 days for causing a whole ruckus in the classroom, throwing stuff, just had a whole tantrum in the classroom. And they have been trying to get the mom on the phone all day. Finally, they get her on the phone, and she basically telling the administrator she ain't trying to hear what she got to say. Her child don't act like that. Did you see him do it? And she's like, yes, I actually seen it with my own eyes. This is not hearsay. This is what I witnessed with my own eyes when I was called to the classroom to help try to tame your child. She told the administrator she didn't want to hear nothing that she had to say. She kept cutting her off. The administrator was like, the whole classroom, it was complete mayhem. She gonna ask the administrator, well, what's mayhem? Man. What's mayhem? Your child is what is mayhem. I applaud the level of patience that she had during that phone call, because it couldn't have been me. Absolutely not. That lady was too rude. We couldn't even hear her, and you can tell that she was being rude on that damn phone.
I just watched a video of a parent complaining that, oh, the school let the teacher quit. Now we have a permanent sub, and now I have to go home with my son every day and teach him things that they're not learning because there's a permanent. You should have thought about that before you started doing all of that.
Oh, there's a reason schools won't enforce consequences anymore, and parents don't want to hear it. When a child hurts a teacher today, the school doesn't respond with accountability. They freeze because parents have bullied schools into accepting their philosophy that consequences are dangerous, harmful, and traumatizing. And let's be honest about where this started. Gen X started this. Not all of them, but a majority. They decided that saying no was damaging, discipline was harmful, and that kids' feelings were more important than adult authority. And that mindset didn't stay in homes. Parents pushed it into schools. It eventually made its way into colleges, where teachers and therapists are trained in these faulty ideas. Now, the kids Gen X raised are parents, and they've doubled down. No consequences, no firm boundaries, and no discomfort. Now, everything is harmful and excused, especially if the child has autism or special needs. And special needs do not mean freedom to abuse people. So when teachers in schools try to step in, they don't follow through. Why? Because parents will call and complain. They'll contact the school board. They'll bash the school online. And their big power move, they'll threaten legal action. Real advocacy sounds like this. I support the school enforcing structure and consequences because my child needs limits.
My son is 5. He is in kindergarten. He says, Mommy, my teacher said something really mean to me today. I was like, okay, what'd she say? And he was like, she called me obnoxious. Can you believe that? Can you believe the teacher said I was obnoxious? I said, well, what were you doing? He's like, I was talking. I was like, well, were you doing like potty talk? Were you talking like gibberish? Were you talking about something over and over again that she asked you not to be talking about? Were you asking her the same question over and over again? He was like, no, I was just doing regular talking. I was like, okay, were you supposed to be talking? Says nothing. I said, were you supposed to be talking? No. Okay. Did she ask you more than once to stop talking? Yeah. Okay. So it's the end of April, and teachers are also tired and ready for summer. And if your teacher asked you to stop talking multiple times and you kept talking, that's obnoxious.
And she's well within her rights to say that you were probably being obnoxious.
Again, black women, I'm so tired of hearing y'all motherfuckers ask me why I got so much smoke for y'all. I just gave y'all, what, fucking 3.5 hours of fucking examples? I just gave you 3.5 hours of examples. Y'all keep saying I'm making shit up. There's no fucking way that I'm making this shit up. There's no way. You on bullshit. You people won't hold accountability. And it's fucked up that our children gotta keep fucking dying, going to prison, and being without. Because you motherfuckers are so selfish. Like I say, I sit up here and I look at all you bitches when the heat come out, all you bitches talking about you going here, you going there, you going on vacation. But then you leaving your unruly ass child to somebody else in they fucking family. You bitches are irresponsible, unaccountable, and full of shit. You're fucking liars. Everything is bad about y'all, man. And I'm not the only person that feels that way. Everybody is feeling that way with common sense. Everybody with common sense feels that way, man. So instead of y'all motherfuckers trying to point your aggression and point your finger at me, why don't you start taking a look in the motherfucking mirror? Why don't you start, instead of trying to fight me, why don't you fight them motherfucking demons that got your punk ass trapped? Why don't you do that? Now, 9 times out of 10, unless some more interesting shit pop up, this is the finale of this motherfucking conversation. It is. I spent a whole week on this shit. Over 53 videos. Countless hours of fucking research time. I didn't do that to come on here and spit no lies or waste my time with y'all. Y'all think I ain't got shit that I could be doing? Man, you know how much money I could have been made right now? Doing DoorDash, ho. You know how much money I could have made? I ain't gonna make shit off these lies. I could have been out there making some money to put in my motherfucking pocket. But I ain't tripping. Because I ain't fucked up. And I know that my God is going to pay me whatever I need because I've done my job for the day. Well, at least I've done my job by y'all. Now I have to go out into society and do my other part of my job, which is called the work. So, I appreciate everybody who came in. I appreciate everybody who were being adults about the whole conversation and everything like that. Thank you, everybody, for y'all feedback. Thank you for everybody who did contribute. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all boy, he work hard at this shit. And I don't just do podcasting and motherfucking reactionaries, man. I do music. I do all kind of shit, man. All kinds of shit. I don't have time to be wasting my time trying to get y'all motherfuckers together. I could be a bitter-ass motherfucker and just let y'all kill each other. And like I say, walk over your dead-ass corpse. I'm here to help. I ain't here to hurt. Y'all need to start getting these motherfuckers who here to hurt the fuck on up out of here. Let's go, boo.
This ain't for everybody. This is Charles Berry beat.
That's how I roll from the bottom while on my ride. the snow. I had kids, I had dreams that hit the road and blow. I lost my homie to some fuck shit by some other niggas. They blew down on the clown and spun around and hit him. Minding his business on a mission, taking his brother down the stairs. He turned around and locked the door and took a shot straight to the head. He was next to grace the stage and throw it all up for the good. Ripped at GYS and infantry, declaring every good. I just see L-A-N-D, wasteland, Taliban. He wanted to link every street from 88 to 10-5, but people play with his life. Paul gave him a verse, but never spoke of that night. Were the details of it further than what was done was wrong? We talking 14 years old, standing in front of this song. Only woman to get on this, she king up on this train, spitting fire like this shit. Help his people straight from wrong. So I roll from the bottom while on my rise to the top. I gave my soul to the Lord before my heart beat stop. These wicked streets to turn a humble man into a beast. I will be, so I had to find a way to try to release. That's how I roll from the bottom while on my rise to the top. I gave my soul to the Lord before my heart beat stop. These wicked streets to turn a humble man into a beast. I will be, so I had to find a way to try to release. I lived through all kinds of trauma, but never bothered to live. Kept it real and all with honor, so if I wanted, I get it. What I did off in the streets, never touched it on my own. That poverty brought the strength to any strip I left upon. Now come on, now let me hold it. You know now why you hold it. You robbed me, you robbed the clique of niggas. You said you come back to put on. I guess them golden days are gone. What's wrong is how you lied to my family. You just moved on. How's that greatness? Sounds more to me like hate shit. If I had to pass that torch, I miss your porch and report fake shit. What I get, I guess. Whatever I did my best. I guess my best wasn't good enough for some. Now I'm running a solo shit. Isolation with my chick produced a curse. God turned a gift. If I'm gonna go, I'm going with him. So I'm gonna never slip or flip. You see the bottom of the barrels where the worst you see the least. Since my baby don't do selfish, she's later for all of this. I roll from the bottom while on my rise to the top. I gave my soul to the Lord before my heart beat stop. These wicked streets to turn a humble man into a beast. I will be, so I had to find a way to try to release. That's how I roll from the bottom while on my rise to the top. I gave my soul to the Lord before my heart beat stop. These wicked streets to turn a humble man into a beast. I will be, so I had to find a way to try to release.
This ain't for everybody. This is Charles Berry beat.
Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get the fuck on up out of here. Let it go, y'all. Black people, let it go. This ain't for everybody. This is Charles Berry beat. When the phones go dry and the loans go scared, your health ain't right. You're losing everywhere. Just let it go. No, bro. Let that shit go, man. Ain't working. If the sun shines on the dog ass sometimes, when the small shit stay home, don't whine. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying, little mama? Let that shit go, man. Ain't working. They tell me niggas don't rap no more. They just hot. Must have forgot what the hip stands for when they block. The ball was the next man. This broad on his best head. Just keep it straight G. When he called, he touched hands. Had 10 toes in it. ball. I just call it clever when my lows get small. Now that's a alley-oop. Off the roof called a lowdown. When you see the disco lights, it's like to go down. Hold your bond right, click tight, get your dick. Cause if they lie right, let me go rest that neck. When the phones go dry, and the loans go scarce, you know ain't right. Losing everywhere, just let it go. No, bro, let shit go, man. Ain't working. If the sun shines on the dog head sometime, it's when the small shit stay on, don't whine, just let it go. You know what I'm saying, little mama? Let that shit go, man. Women ain't women, and the men ain't men. The elders get bullied, and the kids ain't kids. It's a norm nowadays, die broke and take in. Find some truths to link with, cause there ain't no friends. Family gon' make you or break you, stay up. The streets gon' turn you into a crook or a nut. Trap gon' stay trapped, these hoes gon' fuck. These niggas gon' keep chasing bait, order of us. The next generation, sitting erect in the tent. Now all I can really say to a bitch made nigga is watch your whole environment, keep it on clutch. Cause the day you take for granted is the day you fucked up. See, you find yourself in places that only dreams can see. Take a second to think, would I want that done to me? Would I want that done to mama? Would I want that done to granny? Why you judging freaky G? I'm just still just being manny. When the phones go dry and the loans go scarce, your health ain't right. You're losing everywhere, just let it go. No, bro, let that shit go.